does it hurt over here? Because isn't your bladder right in here? That's where it hurts at right here. Huh?
Welcome in, bad boy.
Oh, and it's not anybody on here. I don't have no chat. Welcome back there, bad boy. How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome everybody. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to my channel to be able to get my chat this morning for some odd reason. Go into my chat.
Because he said hi.
Yeah, I don't have it on my screen.
There's 3 people in there.
Shows me 2 and 2 likes. And I know who the 3 are. Okay, there. My chat's working on here, but it's not working on.
Can't really hear you.
Hold on a minute. I'll turn it up. Give me a minute. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? There we go. There she blows. Okay. Okay, I got bad boys. I can't really hear you. Bad boy, I can't really hear you. See it real soon.
Bad boy said he thinks his phone's broken.
I think my phone is broken. Uh-oh, what'd you do to it? What did you do to your phone? Huh? Can you hear me now? I didn't get all my chats in there either. They're slowly coming in. It said, bad boy, I think my phone's broken. I'll switch to my PC. Okay, we'll see you in a few. How's everybody doing this fine morning? I'm just hurting this bad, really bad this morning. That's about it. Hurting, really bad. When there. Can you hear me now? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Sorry I wasn't up to par yesterday. Just recovering, guys. Just slowly. It doesn't feel good. I promise you that. I can't even pick up no babies. I can't even pick up my grandson. I'm not even allowed to carry a gallon of milk or any heavy grocery bags for 3 weeks because of this. It wasn't kidney. It was not the kidney, guys. I was misled. It was on my bladder that I had cancer on the bladder. I don't know if it's cancer yet, but they took the mass off. They sent it out to get it checked, but it was in my bladder. That's where it was. They said it was a tumor. I don't know if a tumor can be cancerous or not. So that's what I'm, just waiting for to find out what's going to go happen to that. But I'm hurting. I promise you that. Whew, it's so crazy. My whole front side of from the bladder all the way to my kidney is just aching badly. So we're slowly but surely going to get out this. We got to just take our time, just got to take our time. One day at a time. That's all we can do. Yep, that's all we can do, guys. That's all we can do. One day at a time. I'll get better. I'll get better. But I was kind of confused when they said my bladder, and I even said about my kidney, and they said, you're moving a mass off your kidney, right? I said, yeah. She said, no, it's not, honey. She said, it's your bladder that you have a mass on. And I said, oh, okay. That's something I didn't know. And I was telling everybody that it was kidney cancer again. And here, guys, I misled you, and I do apologize for misleading everybody. It was my bladder. It wasn't my kidney again. So I'm thankful it wasn't the kidney again, but it did have assortment of the urinary tract system. Your tract for your urine from your kidney to your bladder. So that's where I had the mass at, or what they call it, a tumor. They called it a tumor, but a tumor can be also cancerous. So that's what we're doing. We're just waiting for that 3 weeks. I got to make an appointment to go in and talk to a doctor, see what the results. He said won't be in until like 2 to 3 weeks for the kidney for the bladder mass. It was a bladder mass. It wasn't my kidney again. So I do apologize by telling everybody that it was my kidney again. I do apologize. I'm sorry if I misled you all, but I still had a form of a tumor on my bladder. That's where they had to remove it at yesterday. Let me tell you, the pain just from your bladder is like, wow. The urinary, just going to the bathroom, it feels like shards of glass just, oh, it hurts so blessed bad. And it still is. Because they took that scope and went through my hole and up to my bladder and stuff and did the surgery that way. Because when I woke up and I was getting my clothes on, I said, whoa, I got blood at the tip of my thing. And I said, what? Yeah, that's how they did the surgery. They went through that way with the scope. And let me tell you what, it hurts like a mofo. They blew air in it because I was going to the bathroom. I've never had it ever happen, but air shoot out when you use the bathroom was kind of wicked. It was really crazy. I was like, what the hell do I got all that air in my urine for? Here, it's just the air that they put in there so they could take that tumor out. Um, so that's what we're waiting for, guys. I'm sorry if I misled you all. I did not mean to, but that's what I was under assumption. So I'm making an assumption to make myself look like an ass, but I do apologize for misleading everybody. He got his what did he say? Did he got his thing by?
In capital letters, he called everyone a lesbian.
Wow, we're all lesbians this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't we doing swell? Yes,
So I just
we
deleted
are.
his message. I didn't boot it for nothing. I just deleted his message.
A second one.
And that's why I put the post I did.
So that's what I got to do, guys. Slowly, slowly get better. It's going to take over 3 weeks. I can't. I'm going to have to sit there and hold my grandson at the couch or something because I can't get. I love that little guy. I'm not. I can't go, not pay attention to him and sit on me. Not get up and walk around with him. Just to sit on me on the couch or something. Still have some. You know,
This person
show
has
him
been
some
turned
love.
down multiple times. They come in and just say that and say, I am God.
Okay, you're God. That's wonderful, guys. Come on, keep on coming up with the good words. Come on, keep that algorithm going, guys. Come on. The faster we get this algorithm going, the more likes, the more hearts we get here. On here on the side, you pump the shit out of it, and subscribe while you're at it, guys. Too. Come on, support the stream for more content, guys. Come on, the more subscribers, more content I put out. So everybody, yeah, that's what we're on a journey of doing to this morning is taking care of ourselves and healing from the surgery from yesterday. So, yeah,
No, no caps.
we just got to be here for one another, like I always say, guys. And life is very short and sweet. Here to find out, like I said, I misled everybody, and I do apologize about that. And I thought it was my kidney, but when I get to the hospital yesterday, they said, "Oh, it's not your kidney. How did you?" She said, "It's your bladder that you have a mass on, tumor. Same thing, tumor mass, pretty much the same thing." Um, So we're just waiting for the results to come back to see if it was cancerous.
Were you in? So
No.
that's major hairy. Hurry.
Yeah.
No, up above that.
So no caps. Yes, no caps. That's only for my mods. The only ones that uses the caps in my room. I'm sorry. That's just the way I have it. It's nothing against anybody here. I just when I'm reading the chat and I see bold letters coming up, it makes me look at it to see if it's my mod talking to me or not. That's why I have it set up, guys. It's not a YouTube role. It's just the way I have it. That way, everybody can get in. I hope it's not cancer. Yes, Justin. Me too, but it's going to take up to 3 weeks for the results to come back. Yes, the trolls are doing it. That's right.
The trolls just get booted
I'll switch now. Fair enough. I'll switch now.
purposely because it always happens.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I'll switch. All right, now I got that one, Major. Major, come on now, come to your senses. I know you're a lot better person than that to what you make yourself out to be. Don't make yourself look like a fool. Because the
No,
ones
he
that
just
make their
wrote
the
that
one that
again.
makes the one that makes themselves look like the fool is the one that nobody cares for or want to talk to because they can't be true to themselves.
He wrote again, but not in caps.
Yes, Major. Yes, it is. Thank you, and I do appreciate that. That is way better. I can communicate exactly through my mouth. Exactly. That's what I was saying. I'm not being rude, disrespectful, or anything else like that, guys.
He said, I think that's pretty smart.
Yes, well, thank you. That's way I know if anybody's coming in here and it's not in blue. When I look at the chat and I say, "Oh, bold letters," that's when I think, "Oh, it's my mod." But then it's not no big deal. I mean, shit happens. We're not perfect. We all mess up sometimes.
There's a bunch of trolls on
I
here right
just
now.
want everybody to know that life is very short and sweet, guys. As you see, I went through cancer 3 different times now. One kidney was fully removed. The other one was half moved. And my bladder was just yesterday. A mass was taken off of my bladder. So it's all staying in the urinary area of the cancer. Um, I don't know if it's quite cancer yet or not, guys. I know they cut it off. It hurts. It feels like shards of glass is going through me when I'm going to the bathroom. It hurts so blessed bad.
He said, thanks for the advice. He's going to tell whoever he moderates for to do that.
Yeah, because I don't mind with capital letter like you're doing here, but for a beginning of a sentence or a name, that's fine with me. But as long as it's not all capitalized, because a lot of people do use capitalizations to start a sentence, and for any name, you want to put a capitalization too. That's fully understandable. I do appreciate you understanding that. Thank you so much. Um, indeed, totally special. Yes, I hope I get well soon too. Yes, I do. It's gonna. They said it could take up to 3 weeks for me to fully heal. I cannot drive. I cannot pick up any groceries. I can't even pick up a gallon of milk because of this surgery. So it's just painful. I mean, all the pain that's coming from my kidney, from my bladder, it's just hurts. It's just like hurts. It's like wow. And they don't give you nothing for pain, guys. Nothing for pain. They didn't even give me any. My advice was to take Tylenol. Yep, take Tylenol. I prefer to do my marijuana. That's why I didn't get no pain pills because smoking my marijuana that's prescribed to me that helps me a lot with pain. So that's what I resorted to way back instead of taking pain meds, the opiates. I've been on marijuana for the last 3 or 4 years now. Um, I got to go see him tomorrow morning. I got to be there at 9:20. Have to be there, I think. I'll have to look it up, but it's in. So, So how's everybody else doing this fine morning? How's everybody doing? Are we all cheerful? Are we in a good mood? Do we have something that's eating us inside apart? Something's bothering you? You need to get it off of your chest. Anything that's getting you into your mental health problems throughout your life. That does happen to everybody with the depression, any kind of mental health. It's very hard for a lot of people to adjust to when you have stuff like that. And the pills don't work, guys. The pills are ridiculous. They do not help you. That's why I recommend marijuana. Marijuana is good for pain, inflammation. It's good for your depression. It's good for a lot of different things that bud is made for to help us, to medicate us. Because, guys, guess what? It's not a controlled substance. Marijuana is not a controlled substance. And I'll repeat that again. Marijuana is not a controlled substance. What it is, it's a flower. That's why everybody calls it a weed, because it's a flower. And there's nothing in that plant that proves that it is a controlled substance. So, how is your local, state, and your government able to pick up that bill for you and sell you marijuana just like the dealer off the street? How come they're not getting no time for selling it? Well, that's a two-way standard there, ain't it? and then you get all that money from the taxes on the weed that you fucking big time money. But I don't understand how come they're not going to jail for selling marijuana. But if any of us out here that does do it and have an ounce or something like that, it's controlled substance. No, it is not. It's not a controlled substance. There's nothing in the plant that says it's a controlled substance. It's not an addictive either. You can't get addicted to it. But people come in here and say, I've been smoking for years and I'm addicted to it. Your body is not addicted to pot. Okay? There's nothing in weed that, like I said, there's nothing in weed that says it's a controlled substance. So how can it be scheduled for a drug when it's not a drug? And also, guys, the reason why I'm talking about this, okay, if we have any loved ones that are in jail for selling marijuana, which they should not be sitting in there for our forefathers, and God left us that seed, okay? You put it in the ground, it grows. You can smoke it. It's perfect for you. Not only that, God turned water into wine for us to unwind. See, and God knew we were going to need something to make us feel good, to get a good help, good feeling out of your body, and love yourself and respect yourself, guys. Don't be taking them opiates or that freaking drugs off the street, guys. Please don't do that. This I know a lot of people say they're addicted, but guys, you got to be really, really careful what you buy off the streets these days. They're lacing it with fentanyl so bad, and that's more of a opiate pandemic. See, that's an opiate. Now, see, there's no opiates in marijuana. So the reason why I say this, guys, also, we ourselves as Americans make our own oil out of hemp. So, and each part of the hemp is used for a different part of whatever they're using it for. If you guys want to go look up a hemp house, go look up a hemp house and see the difference that you get with your ventilation to the house. The allergies are way down where the house is built. So go check that out, guys. I'm being really serious. Hemp is the biggest thing, and we need to have it in America to make America great again. Not only that, the hemp takes out to 40% of pollution out of the air. So that helps out that helps. And plus, we have a cleaner oil coming from the bud. So that's better than crude oil, way better than crude oil. It doesn't have so much toxins and pollution that it gets out to the earth. This way, it's a much better solution to use marijuana for any kind of mental health, pain. It helps you, guys. I'm telling you, it does help you. Let me see what somebody said. I ain't got a chat on my phone for some reason.
And they're sucking it up right now.
Well, first of all, guys, I myself, all I smoke is marijuana. That's it. That's all I drink. That's all I do. I don't do no opiates. I don't drink. Um, I haven't drank in over a year. So, it's that special that somebody come back and say some bullshit like that, guys. Come on, come to your damn senses. I know you guys are way smarter than what the fuck you're putting yourself out here on this net being. I'm not looking for trolls to come in here and say stupid ass shit. Okay, I'm not on any drugs. I am dry. All I drink is coffee, water, and pop, and I smoke my medical marijuana, which is not crack, guys. You're on crack if you're saying that you're smoking crack. I'm sorry. Hopefully, we can help you to get you out of that addiction. So that's okay, y'all. You know, that's just how life is. The more you spam is better for me. Hey, keep it up. You're paying me. Come on. Come on up here and spam the shit out of me, troll the fuck out of me, because that's extra money for me. That's more views for me too. So come on. You don't have to be hiding behind the computer now all of a sudden because you feel stupid now.
You went up another 900.
Did I? That's good.
We're almost at 240,000.
So, guys, so what I bring this channel to you guys all for is for being able to manage your mental health or your addiction. That's what I do. I try to help talk to people to make them understand that the decisions that you're making in life are very easily to be taken care of, very easily by smoking marijuana or an edible.
Teddy wants timed out again.
Uh, who in the hell is Tom? I feel great, Tom. Who's Tom? I don't see no Tom in here.
No, that's a troll.
As they AJ Styles is up to 3 days these days. Okay, come on, guys. The stream isn't about any kind of problem. It's a problem with people that don't have respect for one another. That's the whole problem with the world these days. Everybody thinks it's so cute and funny to be so hateful in life. What makes you so sour about yourself to have to go around and putting everybody else down? I think you need to get yourself some help and get your medical status, under control. Because what you're doing is making a mockery out of yourself. And the more you sit there and you spam, that's the same kind of attention that you're going to get. Okay. You talk to others the way you want to be talked to. But if you want to talk all reckless and being stupid and making no sense when you're talking, we're not even going to pay attention to it. Okay. You just need some help. You need to learn to love yourself, respect yourself, and then you will have a full, good, be able to understand who you are. But then people that go around, like I said, hateful people, they are already suffering from some kind of mental health.
These people wonder
And
why they have their accounts for so many years and can only get one or two fucking subs.
but I have this stream here is to help people out with respect to one another, guys. Respect one another. Life is too damn short to be a hater. Because let me tell you what, being a hater, the karma's going to come back and bite you in the ass so damn hard you're going to wish you never did what you did. Because karma is a mofo. Remember that, guys. Karma is a mofo. And it'll come back 10 times worse on you than what you did to the other person. So respect yourself. Show that you have respect for yourself and that you love yourself and not have to talk so recklessly in somebody's room when all you need is a good sitting down and learn about yourself to understand what you're about. And then you'd understand if you could fully help yourself from that point, because now you've gotten yourself from slowing down from drinking or alcohol or smoking marijuana is the best for you guys. The best. If you are having mental breakdowns, smoke some weed, have an edible, take the well pills. There's all kind of different strains out there that you can smoke, or you take it edible, or you could consume it. So that's your best part instead of taking them damn pills that they give to you at the doctor's. But that is nothing but a medical practice. Medical practice. Practicing medicine is what they do. They are not certified to I don't even understand why the hell people would rather take a pill than smoke some weed that helps you way more than a prescription that you're waiting for it to hit you get you under control about what the hell's going on in your life. Uh-oh.
So weekly has.
But I do have faith in every single one of you guys in here to be able to come to your senses and understand what life is all about. And it's not about hating on one another, because we're supposed to be there for one another. We're supposed to respect one another. We're supposed to love one another. Treat yourself as you would treat your neighbor or your friends. The way you talk to your friends or your neighbors, you're going to get the same kind of attitude right back, because it's the hateful thing that's already started. And that's what happens to a lot of people. They have that hatred in them, and they're not caring about themselves, and they don't love themselves. So the only way that they know how to go around and hurt somebody else is doing with how they feel. And that's why you talk to people so recklessly, because you're not understanding yourself of who you are as a person. And you can figure that out pretty quick, guys. It doesn't take that long to figure out who you are just by your behaviors, how you act, how you talk about things, how you go in on things. Guys, it all shows signs. So if you sit there and you're in denial and say you do not have a medical problem, mental health, you're wrong. You're totally wrong. Everybody has a mental health, okay? Everybody has something mental health wrong with them. So many different things that fall in the category of mental health. Guys, mental health is the number one problem we have in this world. I hope you recover fast. You look like Hitler. Oh, geez. Thanks there, Paul.
They tell
Froggy,
you
thank
that
you, Care Bear, and hello. Oh, I just got all that stuff in, but anything else wasn't coming in until just now. Cheers, everybody.
you hear
Cheers.
me.
Ah.
That one that said you look like Hitler. That's all they say when they come in here.
That's all right. If I look like Hitler, I got the same color of hair he's got. I don't have that mustache he has. So I'd have to disagree with you on all that, guys. That's not right at all. So everybody, have respect for yourself, love yourself, and you will see the difference in yourself. I promise you, you will.
No, Frog, you're not trolling. I was talking about the person that said he was Hitler.
Frog Dolphin, not Troy. I didn't say no. King Morgus, he doesn't. This guy is not. Good. You good, man. You good. And good, man. Yes, thanks, guy. But y'all gotta just learn to love yourself and respect yourself, and you will find a difference in yourself and how you can treat others better than falling into a deep rut that you keep on walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then as soon as you get too deep, it's too hard for you to get out of that mental state that you're in, or your addiction that's brought you down so far that you just looking for some kind of resolution, some kind of recovery from alcohol and drugs. It can be done. I took myself off of drugs. I took myself off of alcohol all by myself. I had no medical assistance to help me or counselors. I'm my own counselor. No, but I've done went through all that counseling stuff. And when you go to see a counselor and you are to open up and talk about things, you don't feel right sitting in front of somebody and talking to them of how you are, what's going on in your life. Well done for recovery as you are a strong guy. Yes, yes, I gotta be. You gotta be. You gotta be.
This king is about to get booted.
I'm not seeing his words. All I see is Paul. He just come up with that. But Paul's been back for a while ago. That's one, two, three, four, five different ones. Yeah.
No, King's talking about anyone that does lives is just low lives.
Oh yeah. Well, guess what? I could be a low life then. But my low life self is bringing help to the community to help with your mental health, to help with your any kind of addiction that you may have. When you have mental illness, you get numb. You want to numb the pain so you can forget about what's happening in your life. So you resort to drugs and alcohol. And now you've got two sicknesses now, guys, because the sickness is to an addiction and to your mental health is a sickness. See, everybody just got to get to know yourself. Got to get to know yourself and find out what kind of person you are instead of listening to other people's hurtful words that they have to say to you to belittle you, to make you feel different about yourself. Don't listen to them hateful words. Don't just walk away from it. Don't react to it. They want to see a reaction from you. So that's why they constantly do this stuff to you. So if you have your head on your shoulders and you want to be positive in life, you can do it. You can do it. You all have to do is learn how to do it yourself. And then you have more respect for yourself. And that's how you find yourself. And that's how you love yourself. And finding out who person you are. And to say, you know what I'm doing is I'm killing myself slowly but surely with drugs and alcohol. And mental illness will also make you sick too if you are numb inside and not feeling any kind of reactions toward just all kind of different stuff, guys. Come on.
Frog said they were wondering if I was the girl they heard talking in the background.
Yes, that's my better half that's talking in the background. Yes, yes, and yes, it is. That sure is. Um, I'm an alcoholic and I have been sober since September 1st of 2025.
Congratulations.
Congrats, and congrats on that. Please keep it going. Don't let something make you fall down in that rabbit hole again and get so dark for you again. Now you got your head on your shoulders. I quit drinking back in February of 2025. So I've been clean for over a year. But hey, keep up the good work. I love to hear them Really good to hear some testimony that people can read and see that there's actual things you can do to help yourself when you're in this dark space and you're so numb inside of you just want to keep it number, so you go to drugs and alcohol. That's all right situation.
The stimulation's just spamming.
Stimulation spamming, I know. He said, I mean, I could just be fucking around talking shit. Yes, weed is way better for you than alcohol. You won't wake up from a hangover from weed. You won't wake up looking for that first hit or that first drink in the morning to get you up.
You ready
That
to
way you don't have to be shaking. What?
you ready to pin this?
It's not on here yet.
No, it's on your computer though.
Yeah, but I don't think I could pin it on the computer. Let me see. I might be able to. Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Alright, you asked me to kick you out then. Literally, he said kick me out.
Well, that's what he wants.
So I kicked his ass out.
Well, that's not what I really want to do to people on here, guys. I don't want to be kicking people out. I want everybody to learn to care for themselves and love themselves and not be disrespectful to one another. Because you know, when you walk around acting like that, what kind of person it makes you look? Like a Karen. You're walking around looking like a Karen, acting like a Karen, talking like a Karen. That's the whole problem with society. They can't manage their mental health the way to make them be better as a person, you know? But I have faith in every single one of you guys to be able to come clean like I did, and I didn't I did a good job of doing it myself. And I know everybody else, you gotta just have that control to say in your mind that you don't need it. You gotta be headstrong to take on anyone. Remember that, guys. Gotta be headstrong to take on anyone. You know, that's what you gotta do. You are recruiting for all Sibbas. Thank you for being. Thank you. It's a struggle, and I have quit drinking back in 2011 until 2015 when I was starting drinking again. I knew it was being a lifelong struggle. Austin, to hear your sobriety too. It's all, that's why I always say, guys, when I can go into restaurants or any kind of establishments that has the alcohol and it doesn't bother me. Because sometimes it's just a mental thing of what you may be going through in life that makes you resort to go back that way. Um, Alcohol is a hard one. Like I said, I was an alcoholic. The first thing you have to do is admit you're an alcoholic to start your journey of being sober. Or if you're on drugs, you have to admit to it that you're a drug addict and you are an alcoholic. And that's how you start to care for yourself and love for yourself, guys, because now you're helping yourself and you're getting better and you're getting to know that you're a great person. You're not that sour person that you thought you were. And you're going around talking up to people and, being a person to help one another. That's a good thing to have.
Realistic. Done.
Yeah, I gotta take my insulin here. And alcohol, sometimes when you get down in the dumps, something's bothering you. And that access to alcohol is so much easier than getting a drug. So that's what a lot of people do, resort to back to alcoholic. But when you do fall off that wagon, it's 10 times worse than it was the first time that I've heard. I'm never. This is my first time I ever quit drinking. I've been drinking for years. 21 since I was 21, or no, even before 21, I was drinking.
Do you see what I told Frog? I said that's what we're here for, is to help each other.
That's what we're here to help each other to talk about our problems, to make us get that something off of your chest, to make you feel good about yourself. And when you get that frustration or whatever you're bottling up inside, which is not a good thing to do, because that's when you really go down the hill really fast and you'll just explode and all heck is happening now, and you end up in jail or you just done something crazy. Life is too damn short to be going out there and risking it. If you have loved ones that's being hurt also, even though you don't think so because they're not doing the drug. But you got to understand your behavior, what you're doing, lying, stealing, cheating to get whatever you can get in life. And that's what drugs and alcohol does to a lot of people. We got to look up for as soon as you wake up in the morning. If you're an alcoholic, it's the first thing you're looking for is a beer or something to drink so you can get out of bed and not have the shakes or vomit. Um, so that's what you have to do. Slowly take yourself off at baby steps. If you're doing 3 shots a day, drop it down to a shot and a half, 2 shots and a half. You know, slowly take yourself
Hello.
down. Hold on a minute, guys.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna have to turn the mic off for a minute, but I don't have to. Wow, that's a long journey of being on alcohol for sure. You're a very strong individual to get through that. That takes a lot of willpower to admit that you have a problem, and you keep your guns to keep your guns, keep your head very strong, guys, because that really is a mind blowing it up. Whatever happens to certain people's lives to make them resort to that problem. And the reason why I quit drinking is because I knew I was hurting people. I was hurting my loved ones, my friends, and I didn't want to be around me because all I was doing was drinking, and I didn't care what it would say. Would say whatever, you know. You're 43, I'm 54.
They're 3 or 2 years younger than me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 54. It does take a lot. It does take a lot when you're recovery. When you're recovering, it's an everyday challenge. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome to hear that you've been away from it for that long time. Because it is true. A lot of kids get into that drugs when they're 12, 13, even younger than that. They start drinking and they start doing drugs and they're out there being reckless with their lives. And the parents don't even know that they're drinking because they're doing it at their friends' houses while they spend the night somewhere else or they just disappear.
Frog said it's a destructive force. Alcohol is.
Yes, it very much so is. But I'm glad I got away from the alcohol. I had a can of Four Locos sitting in my refrigerator ever since the day I quit, and I just gave it away to my neighbor for his birthday. So it's out of the house, but it's sat in there for over a year. You know, I knew the alcohol was there. We go to establishments. I know there's alcohol. I'll play around and mess around with Karen, and she'll be like, "Wait, no, you're not." I was just playing. That's all. I'm not going to go back to resort to alcohol. It could be very destructive of your life, most definitely.
And it's definitely not good for only having a half a kidney.
Yeah, it's not good to only having a half a kidney too. So that takes all my fun stuff away from me. Yeah, it takes my potatoes away. I can't eat no more. No potatoes. I can't eat no tomatoes. I can't eat no oranges, lemons, anything that's high acidity because it's so hard. Your body, everything goes filters through your kidneys. So since I only have a half a kidney and that's it, it's working overtime, big time to get the to go because your body makes certain things, but your body cannot filter it completely. So that's where a lot of people from kidney disease end up on dialysis. And that's been in my family. My dad, he was 39. My Aunt Karen, my Aunt Carol, they were all in their 40s, 50s, somewhere around in there. And then my cousin Connie, she was 32 when she passed of the kidney disease too. But they all had stage one cancer. I mean, they had diabetes, type 1 diabetes. And I'm a type 2 diabetic. And I didn't, I just was diagnosed with diabetes back, I'd say about 6 years ago that I've been on insulin now. And I'm on two different insulins. I'm on Novolog and then Traceba. It's the two insulins that I take daily. And it's 30 milligrams in the morning, and then 10, 10, 10, and then 30. And the 10s are before I eat to see what how high my sugar is before I start eating. And I know if I have to give myself the insulin. Um, yeah, but that's a big change in life whenever you become a diabetic and you can't eat potatoes, you can't do this, you can't. It's like crazy when you only have a half a kidney. But it's working, so that's a good thing. And then I called my doctor out on him Because he told me, "Oh, you only have 2% to get cancer back. Only 2%." And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, then I fell in that 2% category then." And then he said, "No, this time I want to say 20%." So he added another zero to it. So it's a 20% chance that I can get that malignant cancer in my body. And it was in there for quite some time. The malignant was. It was in there for quite some time. It was in there for almost let me see. It was almost 3 years that my body was. I had cancer. Didn't even know it. And I'm wondering if that's why I was puking all the time too. Is because of the problems that my body was just rejecting everything. Genetics, yes, genetics is 100%. That's for sure, guys. Cheers, everybody.
As of right now, yes, but we don't know for sure. They'll keep watching.
Yeah, they're gonna keep on watching because I got since the kidney cancer, I got new nodules on my lung, on my right lung where the kidney cancer was. But see, I also got nodules 20 some years ago, and they took that full kidney. I had nodules on my lungs. I have nodules on my lungs from that, and they have not changed. They've been keeping an eye on them. Now I'll be, because of the new nodules that are on this side, I'll be in an MRI CT scan within the next 3 months again to see if anything, a reoccurrence or everything's at bay. We'll find out then. I'm not guaranteed right now that I'm cancer free, so I can't say that I'm cancer free because I have to have the final word to say that tumor they took off of my bladder was not benign. That it's not benign. So
No, you want benign.
benign. I mean, I want it to be benign. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, I meant to say something wrong. So I don't know right now. Um, are you okay now? I don't know. I have to wait for these results to come back. My creatine levels this week was 13.9, and the week before that it was 15.9. And that's that carotene that you could take that people use to build their muscles and stuff with, which your body naturally makes. It is so powerful. It does not filter completely through the kidney because it's only a
1.9.
half of one, and that's that's what's going on. And I just all I could do is hope and pray for the best and stay positive, not to think negative about it. So that's all I got to do, because that's what a lot of things is with depression or any kind of mental health, or if you're was a drug addict or an alcoholic, you're still sick. Anytime you can fall off that wagon, and it'll be full force, worse than what it was the first time, and that's going to be terrible. Because then, if you did have your sobriety for your family to stay together, like your wife and your kids, and a lot of people get irritated because their depression is getting to them because of all the chaotic stuff is going on, and they can't handle it. So they resort back to drugs or alcohol to make themselves numb so they can get through it. And that's when everybody comes closet drinkers, when they drink absolute vodka that you can't not smell on your breath. So a lot of people resort to vodka, the absolute. And you don't smell like alcohol if you drink that absolute. That's the closet drinkers. That's what the closet drinkers drink is absolute vodka. So that is so true. So I gotta just day by day, y'all. Day by day. What we can do is hope and pray, that it actually is cancer free. But even though I'm cancer free, it still can come back at any point in time. Yeah, because
I was about
that malignant, huh?
I was about to ask if Chief Joseph was in there because the 100% were coming through, but it's you.
It's me. It's not coming on my screen.
Oh, I see him.
Come on, everybody. You see that 100% right there just popping up on your screen? Go down there where that heart's at, open it up, and punch whatever you want. 100%, the sad face, the celebration, the smiley face, or the heart. Let's get their algorithm going in this here chat. Let's get the chat moving. I got faith in you, chat. Come on. If anybody is in here new and has not yet, double tap that screen, guys. Please double tap that screen. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe for more content. Um, the more content, the more subscribers, the more content that I'll do. I do quite a bit of content. If you go into my shorts and my live is my videos, my bad. And I've got adultery in there, I got jelly roll in there, and I got POD in there, and adultery, POD, and jelly roll. Those were all the concerts that I did get to vote, video from the adultery and POD and Seethers. I was on the fifth row from the front. Um, I caught the drumstick of adultery's drummer. So it was pretty awesome, and I gave that to my grandson, to have him let him cherish something. If anything would happen, at least it's something that he can enjoy and have remembrance of me. So that's all I can do. I try to spend as much time as I can right now with everybody. That's what you got to do. Is just don't let it bring you down. You just got to be strong and fight them urges. If you're headstrong, you can fight them urges. You got to just say no. You're better than that. Don't do it. If you have a problem and you need to get rid of, best thing is to do is meditate on it, guys. And then also, when you meditate on that, do your breathing treatments in through your nose and out through your mouth slowly. Deep through your nose, out your mouth, and then you'll feel the difference in your body when you do that. And then you go deep through your nose and slowly out your mouth. You could feel the difference in your body. You got that good feeling that you want. And then once you get that, just keep on pushing through the day. Don't let somebody bring you down because of some foolish stuff that's going to make you sick again and resort to your drug or alcohol. So that's how crucial it is for if somebody has a sickness become to alcohol and drugs. That sickness is always going to be there. Them thoughts are going to run through your head, but you got to be strong enough to say, no, that's not me anymore. I cannot do this. I cannot resort back to this problem. So you got to just make sure that you check yourself and make sure you got that power to say no, 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 and no. I do not want that drug. No, I do not want that drink. So that way you can do it as long as you have that willpower to do anything. You can do it. You got to have that willpower. You can't be weak. You got to be strong for yourself. Don't be weak and listen to other people's words that brings you down, because all they're doing is bringing you down to their level. They want to see you hurt. They want to see you not succeed in life. They want you to be in the same category as they're in, and that person that is hurting, they're over there and having enjoyment for messing with you. So that's how bullying this stuff happened. When you feel bad about yourself and you're not getting something in life that you want, so you find that's easier to bully people, and that's where the guys that were bullying people are now as cops, because they couldn't even defend for themselves, so they turn into cops. Those bullies, because that's all they know is to be bullied and bully others. So, yep, that's about it, y'all. Um,
We're talking about dolphins.
nice frog loves dolphins. Yes, he said, "Let me try."
I think it's a crow.
He might be.
I think so.
Take off the wig, man. Wait a minute. Take off the wig. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show you the wig. Guys, but I got to hurry up and put it back on as soon as I pull it off, because I got that adhesive on it. So I got to be really careful of how I pull my wig off. Oh, must be extra, extra thick today. Oh, wow. I
They're
don't have a
all
wig. I don't have a wig, okay? That's all 100% real hair. Look, can't pull it out.
Listen, they're all just hating because they have all had their accounts between 6 to 13 years and only have 6 subs.
See,
Guys, to be able to manage your own channel, you got to have it in you. If you don't have that ability to put out content that people are liking, that's what you got to look at. You're successful is going to be with your shorts. That's where y'all going to get more of your subs than going live. Going live, you're not guaranteed that sub or like because if you're trolling or spamming and they get kicked out or timed out, they come back and they take that like away or that sub away from you. So that's what they usually do, unless you got to totally kick them completely out your room, and then they can't even go back in, and they can't touch shit then, because that's going to be your subscriber to still a like because they can't take it away. But never, you're never guaranteed a like or a sub because of the trolls and the spammers. So remember that, guys. Keep your channel clean from hatred. Keep your stream the way you want to run a room and how you feel about how you can take content and to help other people make content. Because I see there's quite a few people that I see that they run their streams and it's like, wow, they got lucky to have 2 to 3, maybe 4 subs, and they've had the account for 13 to 14 years, and they say, what are you doing? How are you getting so many likes? How are you getting so many views? I get a lot, but guys, I just put out content that I know people are gonna like, and they're gonna come in and sub to the stream, and then like it. So as long as you make good content and it's interesting for somebody else to watch, you're guaranteed to have at least one. At least you have one subscriber. That's something to work off of. It only takes that one person to make you pop off. Just gotta work for what you gotta do. Because once you get them shorts up and you get them subs, it's the fastest way to get you 50 subs too is to make shorts. Make shorts, and you'll be able to get to that 50 before you know it. But then the rest of it's for you, how you manage your stream, how you want, what kind of stream you want to have. You got to be creative. So mine is for metal and addictions for sobriety. That's what I like to hear is testimonies from somebody's sobriety or somebody that's been going through a hard time with their mental illness and you're working on it and you're starting to get better. We'd love to hear your stories, guys, your testimony. We'd love to hear your testimony. I mean, the one guy's already came in here and pretty much did give his addiction. He did admit to that he was, and that was what,
Frog dolphins.
frog dolphins. Yes, frog dolphins, guys. And that's how life is. It's all depending on how you can control your anger, how you can control yourself and keep and maintain a good, positive attitude. I know it's hard sometimes, but you got to bite your tongue sometimes and just walk away from the situation. And then once it calms down, go back and to say, okay, let's talk about this calmly and not because you shouldn't be fighting in front of your kids or anything like that because that's mental illness. That really messes with your kid's head too. So hateful words, yes, very bad for any person, doesn't matter what age it is.
Wow, you
Because
fast.
if you keep on hearing the same thing over and over and over again that people are saying about you, they want you not to succeed in life. They want you to be down to where you don't succeed. But guys, you're doing this for yourself. When you want to love yourself, respect yourself, care for yourself, then that other ways you can give it to other people. So, like I said, take baby steps. It just takes baby steps to work on yourself. No pills are going to help you. Nothing's going to help you except yourself that can help you in any kind of circumstances you can get yourself out of. Just have to have that mindset that I can do this. I'm stronger than this. I know I can do this. That's the attitude you have. Don't listen to it. Like I said, don't listen to the haters. They're trying to belittle you. They want you to be at the same level they are, but they're sitting in the back laughing at you because they got the reaction that they wanted to get out you. So that's one thing that people are trying to do constantly is to put you down and saying, "What? Don't pay attention to that. You're better than that person. Just let them be foolish and talk about stupid stuff that's not even true. That they don't even know who you are to be able to judge you." I can't find the frustrating out here. Laugh out loud.
She's trying to. They're trying to find my profile.
I don't have any special. I have no. I have social media. It's a little different.
A little bit difficult.
Difficult. Okay. But I got 1,600. Last time I checked for my subs, I got 1,630, I think.
You do.
Yeah, 1,630 when I checked this morning. And I'm almost quarter of the way to get myself monetized. I'm really not worried about it, guys, because when I do the stream, I don't do the stream for me. I do the stream for everybody to come in and connect and hear some good positive words and to maintain a good, healthy mental state.
Froggy or Frog Dolphin, listen, I'll go comment on one of your things so then you can find me.
Did you hear there, Frog? So, yeah, guys, have faith and love in yourself and you'll be alright. Well,
I just commented on their post and then they can find me.
oh, okay. Screening number. Who is it? Sorry, guys. Everybody left.
No, Frog's still in there. Me and Frog are talking back and forth.
All right, I'm back, guys.
They wanted to know how I was able to see their channel, but they can't see mine.
Oh,
And I'm explaining to them it's because I'm a mod. I can click on their name and be able to go straight to their channel.
right.
Or I can see if they've been timed out or booted or anything like that.
Right. I gotta drink plenty of water. Ugh. I only had one can of pop yesterday. I shouldn't have had it, but I did. But I did. It didn't hurt me. It didn't hurt my stomach or anything. But they said if I'm having my problem with my stomach's hurting or anything like that, or not using the bathroom properly, I gotta go into the office so they can empty my bladder.
Yeah, Frog, as a mod, you get a lot more privileges in a chat room
Yeah.
to where I can see everything that they've ever said for the last year. I can go into their channel. I can see if they've been timed out, messages have been deleted. I can see all
Okay.
of that as a mod.
But yeah, guys, sorry that I had to get. I had a phone call. It was my doctor's office making my. Didn't say a week. It said 2 weeks. Yeah, the 25th. So I'll be going in to see if any results come back from that mass. So we'll figure out what's going on sometime this week. Not the. Hopefully something comes in by this week, or by the time I get in to see the doctor on the 25th. Maybe the results may not even be there still because they said it could take up to 3 to 4 weeks. Well, no, 2 to 3 weeks for the results to come back of that mass. I'm hoping and praying it was not cancer. It's all I can pray and hope. I don't know. I'm like in the loop. So I thought my worries were going to be over yesterday, but still my worries are still there. It's like, wow, to just to really test my mind and really to test me as a human being, this illness is, I do get moody every once in a while because, I'm hurting and constantly hurting and it's just don't go away. Especially the pain in my back, down my legs. I get the numb pinching a nerve or something in my leg, and the pain is just constantly there. But I'm telling you, the marijuana does help me a lot better than taking a controlled substance. Because you can't overdose on marijuana, but you can overdose on pain pills, though. You see, and that's a bad thing for some people that have that addiction attitude to things. When you have that addictive attitude, that's where it's hard for you to battle your urges. Is that addictive attitude? You just got to work on yourself and make sure you can get out of that addictive attitude because once you can fight them urges of them you will be like you got it then. You just got the reins and you're taking off now. You're doing great. You're bright. You're shining like a bright ass star now. Walking around with your head proudly up, not worried about anybody what they have to say to you, and just keep on moving through life, guys. It's the best thing to do. Do not let somebody set you back. You are a strong individual. You can do anything you want to as long as you set your mind to it and have that mentality that says, yes, I could fight these urges. You know, when you're ready to go do something and you go to college, because I noticed a lot of people when they have depression and stuff like that, they go to college and then they don't even go to college. They don't even get a job for what they went to college for. They're just working at a fast food restaurant. It's like, wow, a lot of people do that. And I don't understand that. What's the purpose of upping your trend? I just like the getting high, and I don't think I'm dependent on it. Stopped smoking last year, 3 years, and then I got a new job. Well, good. That's awesome, Trevor. That's awesome. That's what we're talking about. See, that's the urge. You have to have the urges. You know, to not. You have to fight that urge. But yeah, you know how relaxing you can be for smoking, and how it makes you mellowed and be more conversated with somebody. You feel a little bit more confidence in yourself when you're high. I noticed that for a lot of people like me, because my depression from what happened to me when I was a little kid, and of getting beat, broken bones. That's so crazy that and that's where my depression stayed. And I've had depression and problems with mental health since then. So it's been there all my life, from being abused to, yeah, being made fun of because it's the clothes that our parents put us in. They were like the really crazy ass clothes. The free stuff have us diving into freaking Salvation Army boxes to get clothes out. It's like, wow, it's real, guys. I mean,
This
that's what
one,
I went through.
this I love Michael on YouTube
I'm growing marijuana in my garden.
is only a month old and 2 subscribers.
That's good. You're growing marijuana in your garden. Is it legal for you to grow in your state? Okay, yeah, you can get away with that for sure in your garden. That's the best way to grow your marijuana is in the garden. Get a lot of sun and give that pure natural rainwater is the best for it. That's going to be the most purest bud you'll smoke. It won't have all the damn chemicals in it that they have now in medical marijuana. I mean, there's so many freaking stuff that should not be even in it because it's a natural thing. It should have to have anything to grow. It grows just like your plants do in your garden, you know. And how many are you allowed to grow as a person? Because up here, where I'm residing at, the two people, if it does go legal, and we both have a medical card, we're allowed to grow 6 plants apiece. So we're allowed to actually grow 12 as if you're on your own. Yes, I know. Yes, Canada. Yes, I know. But we can't. I can't come up there. I'm not. I'm a felon. I can't cross the lines. They don't trust me as a criminal. So as a past criminal, they still judge it no matter what. That still follows you around. But yes, yes, I know it's very good over there. But that natural light and that rain is the best for the freaking weed. That's you're really gonna have some good bud. That's gonna be original bud then, guys. The stuff that we miss smelling, the skunk or tasting like pine. Oh, the shit was the best when it smelled like skunk.
Monk!
Welcome in there, monk. What's up there, Anthony? What best British accent you got? Best? Brother Canada, I got offered a new position at work, so I start on Monday. 9 to 5, the best thing. There's no weekends. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. I'm not getting all my chats on my phone, but I'm reading it off my computer. So if you see my face going down, it's because I'm reading your what you're writing.
He would have known you were in there, Monk, if
Laugh
I
out
wouldn't have
loud.
said
I'm a
Monk.
felon too. I can't go to America. So see, we can't cross over our boundaries. We gotta stay in we gotta stay here in the States, you gotta stay up there. But it's very beautiful in Canada. I've been there before. Before it was you had to have a green card, a passport to get into Canada. I mean, their security, the coming into Canada is no joke. They want to know how many packs of cigarettes you have, what you're taking out, oh, it's so hard to get shit out of Canada unless you know what the hell you're doing. But cheese and rice, they are so tough on people that are coming from out of state into Canada. But my mom, when she had me on my mom was a truck driver. I would go on the road with her, and She let me drive, so that's how I become a truck driver too. I was able to drive truck for a while before I got hurt. But God bless my mother. She's not here with us anymore, but she loved driving truck. That's how she met her second husband after my father passed away. But she passed away sadly from colon cancer at the age of 54. My brother passed of colon cancer. He was the age of 32. Um, Colon cancer's no joke, guys. My grandfather, which was my mom's father, he had colon cancer. But like I said, my dad had the kidney failure with diabetes type 1. So did my Aunt Carol, and my cousin Connie all had type 1 diabetes. And that does shut down your kidneys. If your sugars are too high, that beats down so hard on your kidney, guys. It really works overtime to keep the sugar down. But when I have can tell if I have something wrong with my body, I'll have high counts of my blood. My A1C will be high as heck. I haven't checked it yet this morning. I haven't took anything but except my Prilosec. So we gotta get ready to get that done. Get my insulin in me. I'm thinking about my last pen too. Here, my last pen.
This Curtis Knight sounds like somebody we know. They
Yeah.
came in and all they said was cheese and rice, LOL.
Curtis Knight, cheese and rice. Laugh out loud. Curtis, who are you? Come on.
It kind of sounds like Davey.
Is that you, Davy?
And Davey's online.
Yeah. Last time I was in America, I was 17 and had to go to a Lions game at the Dome. Okay, nice. Good shit. That's a good experience. You'd love to watch that on live TV. That is the most fun experience to have, is to go to a football game compared to watching it on TV. So different of watching the game live. You get to see the full action and everything that's going on, to where the cameras will get you. You don't get to see exactly what's going on in the backgrounds.
They said it's because you said cheese and rice. It's a 5-year-old account, 13 subscribers, and no content.
Vince Gilligan from Toomey. What? What are you talking about now? Come on now. Come on, everybody. Cheers. Come on. Pick them up. Let's go. Puffity puff puff pass. Puffity puff puff pass. Thank you all. I can't wait to let less stress this. To stress, you feel so much better today. You get to so much stress on your body, knowing you have to go to work for a long period of time, and you don't get to spend quality time with your family. That does play big time on your life. Let's see, Nathan. All right, I'll go back to watch. You don't have. What do you mean you're going to go back and watch what?
Child porn, because they're only a month old.
Wow, that is so sad, my friend. You know, that happens. What kind of politicians are you in? Because that's really sticks with the politician people. They like to touch kids. So, just wondering who you any part of the government, or anything federal, anything? Because those are the guys that like to go after them little kids. The government's really bad in it. And most of the women they have, if you look at they got Adam's apples.
Okay,
They were
well,
used to be
being that
men.
you're 16, you shouldn't be in here.
I'm 16, so are you asking a question? Yeah. What do you need to hear? What do you need to hear? Anything good? Do you want to hear how you can uplift yourself and make you feel good about yourself? How you could start being responsible to accept the things you have done that you can change. Um, that's things we got to start doing, guys, especially to work on your mental health. It's the hardest thing. And especially if you're using alcohol and drugs to numb the pain, is the worst thing, guys. Do not go to resorting to alcohol or pills. I have experience in this, guys. It's the only thing I'm doing is giving you friendly advice. You don't go to your doctors and say, well, this guy said this. Well, no. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just trying to help you start the journey in your life that you're searching for, that you're wanting to get better. You want to feel better about yourself. You want to feel more comfortable by talking to people and have better social abilities, most definitely. So there's a lot of things in life that you could change yourself, and you can. You can do anything you want to. You just got to be headstrong. You got to know that I can't stop. This is very important for me. So that's a goal for you. So you got to stick to your guns and don't let anything hold you back, or somebody talking bad things on you, saying you'll never amount to anything, you're worthless, you're a piece of garbage. All those things are very hurtful to people. And if you hear that constantly and constantly, that you have that instilled in your mind, and that's what you think that's going on. So you feel it's okay because it's natural. It comes to you every day, for the attitudes to how you talk amongst to each other. Those are all your skills, learning skills that you need to learn to do. And that's how you can learn to love yourself, because you find out more about yourself of what kind of creator that you can be. Everybody can sing. I promise you just got to work with your vocals. That's all it takes. Vocal work, and anybody can become a singer. Anybody can become a singer. If you want to become a singer, you want something, you want to be owner of your own business, thrive on that. Keep on going. Because whenever you do stuff like that for yourself, and all them haters that said that you're never going to amount to nothing, you ain't going to be nobody, you're a piece of garbage. Now you got yourself way better position than that person was that has no respect or love for themselves, and now you're thriving in the world, and you're doing great on your mental health or your addictions. That you got this business that's keeping you occupied, and that way, guys, once you make your business a lot better for yourself, sell that business, start another one, make it better, sell it, do the same thing, keep on going. Never be satisfied with one thing. Never be satisfied, huh?
Baby. I'm gonna have you show Frog something because they can't understand how to do it on here.
I laugh out loud at maybe I just stupid. No, all you gotta do
No,
is go up
listen,
and
hold on.
search in a bar that has the magnifying glass on it, and you go
We're
to.
talking about commenting on people that they're sub to. Look, show her this and point to this right here. You click on that in order to comment. The little paper looking thing.
Okay, in order to comment, you see this box right here? That's what you have to do to make a comment on this box right here. There you go. Why wouldn't you do that? Keyboard. Okay, thanks. You're welcome.
They're
Why?
just journals because they've already been timed out once. 7 years, no subscribers, no content. Last time they were in here, all they said was best trans streamer and got booted.
Oh, okay. Making a cup of coffee, y'all. Making a cup of job, huh?
And their name fits them perfect, keyboard warrior.
Yeah.
They can only talk behind a keyboard.
That's the only social abilities that they have. Because they know no others, because they can't socialize with other people, because they are going through a mental illness themselves. And those are the ones that are in denial that they're not. They're not. They're not addicted. They're not. There's nothing mental problem with them, because most people hide them problems. It's crazy, but it happens, guys. It happens every single day. Especially that bullying. That could really tear somebody down.
You've went up another 400 viewers. You're at 204,000.
Good shit. But that's all you gotta do, babe. Guys, love yourself. Find out about who you are. That's how you learn to love yourself, guys. You got to tear yourself down bit by bit and try to figure out who you actually are in life. And that's where you start off at. And you will see the difference in yourself when you start to get into good level minded thoughts in life. Yeah, I'm still not getting no chat in my room. So what's up, everybody? I'm just getting a chat off on my phone right now. Off of the computer, not the phone. The phone's not working. It's only letting certain things in. Monk. Yes, most definitely. Now you got the lost stress. You get to have time with your friends and family, be able to go do things that you enjoy to do. That's holding you back because you can't because of something you're doing. Just like you're patient, but it was a very stressful job for you there, Monk. But you learned to work and get through it because you had a family, and there was you couldn't stop. Now I'm glad to hear that you got an advancement in your job to get to a better position. That's awesome to hear.
Monk is awesome. He comes in and talks to us every day.
Yeah, Monk does come in here and talk every day. Yes.
Feel better? You okay, Ruby?
Yeah. I thought I had the cap off.
Yeah, it sucks when you don't know what days you're gonna have off and you have to work doubles and stuff like you do.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing. Oh, and I came through.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm talking on my phone.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. But frogs didn't come in with the heart, though. I didn't see that one. You're very welcome. Yeah, that was
You're only getting
that
bits and pieces of the
bits and
chat.
pieces of the chat. I'm not. That's the guys. If I miss something, I'm not doing it purposely. I don't have the chat that's on my screen. I'm missing a lot of people's comments that they make. So I don't know. I have to restart my phone, but I'm not going to restart it until I get off. And I'll be out of here at 12 o'clock. So
Yeah, but
we
most of
still
the
got
time
an
I tell
hour and
you.
9 minutes to go for my 2 hours. Actually, I got less than that. I got 42 minutes on the phone for my 2 hours. It's just everybody, if you're interested in my stream, please go ahead and double tap that screen. Subscribe for more content. And guys, go into my shorts and to my videos. I've got quite a few, like I said, singers on there. You got Jelly Roll, you got POD, Daltrey, and yeah, those are the ones that are on there. Those are the three. That's because there's the new song that is Daltrey's. It's a new song of his. Now, the first time that he sang it was at the concert that I went to. Really good music, and I don't like how he tattooed himself up. You might know, like Machine Gun Kelly, how he blackened out his sleeves and he's blacking out. Yeah, he's got himself blacked out like that. I was like, wow. I don't understand about the full sleeve of the darkness. I just don't think it's. I don't think it's I don't think it's a good look for anybody. I just think it looks wow. You got to live your whole life now like that. That you made that decision, and there's no. You're gonna be going through a lot of pain just to get rid of that ink if you wanted to get it removed. Yeah, that can get in your ways for finding jobs if you what you're doing is not successful. You have to find a new place to go. And that's a lot. It's a lot, people. There's a lot of things in life that you got to prepare yourself, mentally prepare yourself to say, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody does. I am not going to fall into their bulliness to make me feel different about myself. Yeah, because Dolphins, I didn't get hers, but I got Monk. And he said it just now said, yeah, at the bottom it says laugh out loud. I see.
And then this, I'm a diehard horror supporter. They want to know how your surgery went.
Oh, I didn't see that one. My surgery went good. And like I said, guys, I was misled because I was understanding the one I had to set up the surgery that it was kidney. They never told me it was my bladder. Till the day I go to the hospital, I was talking to my doctor. I said, by the way, you told me I'd only have a 2% chance of getting something back. And I said, what is the statistics? And I said, this time, what are you going to tell me? He said, I'm going to tell you 20% this time. I have a 20% chance of getting it back again. So those statistics are not good for me. It doesn't sound good at all. Especially with the new nodules that I have on my right lung. And then something that's in my stomach that's hurts, it's numb. It feels like because he cut where my umbilical cord hernia repair was done. He recut there, and it's been swallowing. I mean, and he said there's nothing he could do about it. I have to go see a doctor that has things to do with that because I did have an umbilical cord hernia that it was repaired, but now it's way out of control. It's getting way bigger than what it should be.
Jeremy Johnson said being misdiagnosed is a problem with these corrupt people.
Yep. Your doctor is practicing medicine, guys. Practicing medicine, just like your psychiatrist that's giving you the meds. Same thing. It's pills that you don't need, guys. Resort to, if you can, edibles or well pills that can help you. Smoking the bud, the shatter, the dab, the real live resin. There's all kind of different things you can do. But I will tell you anything with the shatter, the live sugar and stuff, that stuff is, it'll get you high. That
Jeremy
definitely will.
Johnson said not practice in helping people.
Nope. Well, yeah, why?
Because they're practicing, but they're not practicing on how to help people.
Right, gotcha. So true. Everybody's got them abilities. You got them. Everybody's got those abilities. I know you may not be as good as somebody else, but still you can do it. You can get better in time. Never give up on what you want in life, guys. Very important that you thrive to get what you want in life and don't be settled with one thing. Better yourself. If you can better yourself, please do. Don't let no other thing hold you back. Make yourself better and better and better so you will succeed in life. But the ones, because there's a lot of people that do when they have their drug problems or alcohol problems or their mental health, they're sick and they stay at home and they get drunk and high off of cocaine, meth, whatever there is that they're taking that's overdosing and killing people because now they're putting fentanyl in all these drugs. Even weed, they're doing it too. So be very, very careful, guys. Do not buy anything off the streets. Don't. It's not worth your life or somebody killing you and you don't know, even though it's laced and you never wake up. You fell asleep and you wasn't waking back up. I've tried to do that to myself quite a few times of harming myself to be put out. Didn't want to live because of the way I felt. But something every time I did just said, nope, you're not succeeding. So the devil was trying to fight, but I fought him off and I got myself better. And so you gotta just relax, guys, in your life and just have that positive attitude that you know you have in yourself and you know you love yourself. And that's the way you should be treating others. But this world, there's so much hatred in the world. Why is there so much hatred in this world these days? I just don't understand it.
Well, hello, Joni.
Joni, welcome back in. How you doing?
And now we have someone else
Now
with
that's
the
a
name
good
of
sleep
Monk.
lick. Yes, a very good sleep.
We have the other
good
monk in here,
advice.
the one that keeps getting timed out.
Yeah, good advice. Yes. Guys, work on yourself. Don't worry about others. Work on yourself, better yourself, like I just said. And you will feel so much better about yourself because you're going to feel so good to be able to go do what you love to do. And that's not something that because I just got to do it because I can't find nothing in my career. It's all up to you. The more you look, never give up because you get the first no. No, you don't qualify for this job. Don't give up on that. Always go for your dreams that you have for yourself. If you set yourself on a dream, work on it, it'll come true for you. You just got to keep on working. Do whatever you have to do to build your business to be successful. Sleep. Yeah, guys, if you want to smoke a strain that'll put you to sleep, definitely an indica. Because you're in the couch when you do indica. You're in the couch and you're sleeping. That definitely is good for sleep, indica. Anything indica strain will definitely help you sleep. Help if you're having a problems at nighttime of falling asleep. Smoke that bowl. You'll go right to sleep. You know, that's why weed is so good for you. That's why marijuana is the best for everybody to have, guys. So, anyways, guys, this is what I'm working for. I'm helping this one guy.
Read Jeremiah's.
The more you do, even if it's a small matters, no matters occasion. My pops always told me that the important part of being showing up is just showing up. Yes, so true. Just showing up, most definitely. You just got to do what you have to do to, but don't give up on your dreams at the same time. I know sometimes when you're working and you're doing long hours, it's hard for you to manage what you're trying to do and plus get sleep and spend time with your family and all that other stuff. So now that nobody wants to work, they're coming out with all these damn robots that's taking off jobs off of us, robbing us every single year. And the government's loving that. That's putting money in our pocket for those robots. But the robots are taking over because that robot's not going to call off. That robot is not going to shut down and say, I'm sick, I got to go home, or I got a doctor's appointment. They don't have to worry about that. They get the 24-hour service from that robot and putting out way more product and a lot faster. Just like Giant Eagle resorted, a union resorted to the checkout lines. There's for your self checkout. That's not right. How are these companies able to get away with this? But I know why, because nobody wants to work. That's what it is.
I told them your phone ain't showing you comments, so I'm trying to let you
Show up
know.
more than most people will do, for sure, most definitely. I'm sorry, I'm not can't see it on my phone. I'm only getting certain people's chats in for some odd reason this morning on my phone, but I'm seeing it on a computer, and that's how I'm responding to some. But I'm not seeing them all.
So I'm telling you if someone's commenting.
The good old chaffee.
My neck is still hurting today. What the hell?
What is it? The way you slept?
I don't know.
Yes, a very good sleep. Yes. Oh, okay, okay. See, I'm getting a couple of them, but I'm not getting them all. That's weird. It's only putting up certain chats in the room because they'll be like, "Did you read what I said? What did you say? I didn't see anything. Sorry, I
Monk
didn't mean
said
to
hit the
answer."
three little buttons up at the top, the three little dots, and put turn all chats on.
I don't have that on my screen.
Go into your settings.
Settings.
And then go to chat filter. No, up on the three little dots.
Babe, I don't have the three little dots on here.
Your phone definitely needs rebooted.
There, I just changed it to all messages to see what happens. Okay, Jeremiah, it's been some police who bitch about wanting to work like most. Now it's working. Okay, that's all I had to do.
That's what Monk said to do. Monk told you that a long time ago.
I don't know if it's gonna come up. Let me
Our
see.
Monk, not the spam Monk.
Yeah.
Because there's two different monks in here right now. There's the one we talk to, and then there's the one that spams and gets booted all the time. You said hello.
It's not coming up on my phone. Nope. It's only certain people. I
Yeah.
just did everything you said. Yeah, it's not coming up on mine. But it's coming up on yours. That's okay. It's as long as it's coming up on everybody else's. I'm fine with that. Um, just get them views up, guys. Just Let's get this stream, the algorithm going, guys. Can we get the algorithm going? Or chat? Come on, can we chat? Can we get the algorithm going and see how far we can make it out into YouTube world so we can get all the freaking likes at once to make this shit pop
I
off?
told you you're up to almost 204,000 viewers.
So everybody, please come on in, subscribe for more content. The more subscribers, the more content I'll put out for y'all. I don't make junky ones. I'm not sitting here fooling you, pulling your leg, or giving you false hopes. I am here willingly to try to help somebody because it's what I enjoy doing is seeing somebody smile and feel better about themselves. I have no certified for counseling or anything for drug alcohol counselor. I am just giving you friendly advice of the things that I went through, and that's what I'm doing. It's not that I'm giving you a medical, but you can start working on yourself, and as long as you have that faith in yourself, you can thrive. You can definitely thrive in this world, and who cares what other people have to say about you? Don't listen to the haters. Be you.
Joni put the YouTube symbol and then says double tap that screen with the YouTube symbol again.
Yeah. But guys, come on, this is what my stream's all about. I just want to help somebody. As long as I can, the testimony, I love hearing the testimony. We've already got one testimony come up, and I love to hear the testimonies of somebody else's. I want to hear the enjoyment that you now have in life that is way better since you've decided to change and do difference in your life. And you can be very successful in anything you want to do, guys. You just got to have that mental attitude that you can do anything. And that's how you get to know yourself, and that's how you get to love yourself. Because even if because you're the type, so most people are the type that they feel good because they're helping somebody else out, but they're not doing anything for themselves. See, now you need to reverse that and say, you know what, I deserve something. Go do something for yourself, and you will
Jeffrey
feel
come in trying to
so
get booted
much
again.
better about yourself. You will feel amazing, guys. Just you got to keep that amazing feeling. Don't let anybody take you down. Live that life that you want to live, and you can do it. I have faith in y'all. It's just getting to know yourself. You learn different things about yourself. You learn different coping skills that you have that are different for other people's coping skills of your mental health. The coping with even with the drugs and alcohol is a coping. You got to cope with that too. You got to figure that once you have that mental distress that's going on in your life and you just feel worthless, that's where you mostly everybody that has some mental health resorts to drugs and alcohol to numb their pain.
Jeffrey came in just spamming again about his grandpa's toothbrush and him being stuck on the toilet.
Oh, that's so wonderful. He did that yesterday too.
Yeah.
Just people. I love the people. They're so awesome.
Well, this time he didn't get timed out. Because this is his fourth time out if he'd got timed out.
Fourth time.
So he got booted this time.
That's not good, guy. Ah, it's a good job. I like.
Korea.
Welcome in, Korea. Let's see.
They've been
A
here
small
before.
conversation can change someone's outlook in life for real. Yes, so true there, Jeremiah. Hi from Korea. Welcome in, Korea. Welcome in. It's hard to know. It's so bots and kids not in school. Yeah. That's with a lot of everybody that don't have the social skills. It's the hardest thing for a lot of people because of the COVID. And you had to stay at home and you weren't seeing nobody. You were just living in your house with you and your significant other and your friends and family, whoever was there. And you just got plenty of time to spend there. And that's where we all lost our social abilities to talk amongst to each other because you were so used to being at home and doing all your communications over a computer or a phone. So you're not seeing nobody. You were just doing it from your home. And that's where everybody lost their social skills.
Jeremiah said he just packed a bowl. Ha ha.
I like to pack a bowl. I got one bowl. Let's go. Cheers. Cheers to everybody. It's 4:20. It's not 4:20 my time, but it's always a good time to have some smoke rolling out your bowl.
Korea said they don't speak English great. How are you?
I am Will. Jeremiah, yep. Happen to know the your neighbor is to know you. Yes, most definitely. Um, you're cute for a okay. Listen, I don't talk about anything that is sexual for somebody else's pleasures. That's their business. I understand you're coming up here and you're coming out the closet, telling everybody that you're a trans and you're finally coming out with it. We fully understand. We do not judge you. I mean, if that's the way you want to live your life, that's good for you, my friend, okay? Live the life that you want to be as a trans, okay? And you'll feel so much better about yourself since you're in denial and saying somebody else you're a trans. So I'm assuming you have them thoughts in your head
Like I
somewhere.
told them, they're kind of cute for a wall statue in timeout.
But everybody says that. I'm not cute. I'm me and myself and I. My pronouns is me, myself, and I. That's what that is.
Joni's laughing at me.
Love yourself. But what if someone loves you? There's nothing wrong with that somebody loves you. What are you talking about exactly? Someone that loves you. Love yourself. But what if someone loves you? That's great. That's good to hear that somebody loves you. But you got to work on yourself to make that love stick and be tied down and wanting a family and not out partying and drinking and going out gambling and doing stupid stuff. Like, have a good family. When you have good family values, your kids will follow the footsteps. But they're in a bad environment with the constantly of hearing people swearing and cussing and lying and cheating, getting beat up and shot. That's something kids should not have to see. Those babies are fucking let them be innocent as kids. They don't need to know everything that's about life. That's why I always say if you are going to argue with your significant other and your kids there, best thing to do is, guys, walk apart from each other, stay away for a minute, and then once it's all calmed down, go back out and try to have that conversation. Let's not blow up about it now. Let's just calmly talk about it. And that's how you can work out your problems without yelling and screaming at yourselves.
Um,
You just got to walk away from that circumstances for a minute to say, and then take in through your nose and out your mouth slowly, just to get that relaxation on that for that. Just to do that, do your breathing treatments. You will see that doing them breathing treatments will help you calm down some. It won't make you feel so voluble or hatred or anything like that. So you're more level-headed to be able to talk about it.
Read Wild's comment, and yes, he's been in here multiple times.
Chad, remember me?
He's been here
Where am I
multiple
from? I
times.
am from. Yeah, this dude was coming in here the other day. Uh, I'm
Yeah,
from the
but
USA. How about yourself? Diz.
well, Wild is asking you if you remember them. They've been in here 4 different streams. Never been stupid.
I know. Really, I don't know that. It's just not a name that I'm used to seeing coming through my chats
Yeah.
because it's not something that I am recognizing. Because that's why I could tell if somebody's coming in,
See, watch. He's been in here
who I
multiple
know
times.
and how they say, well, you what?
They've
Yeah.
been in here multiple times. No timeouts, no nothing.
Yeah, multiple times. Hey there, Jamie. Yes, America, number one. That is so true. But you don't have to spam it, my friend, okay? Give other people time to talk.
I don't even see. Oh, there he is.
Okay. This guy, you're
That
done.
they're done.
You
I
are
already
done.
did it.
You're done. You're cut. You're
I
done.
already did
Too
it.
many chances. You're completely off of here now. We don't have to worry about that nonsense.
I already booted their other name.
I won't. I don't. We don't need that kind of bullshit in my room. The chat is not meant for that. The chat is meant for everybody on themselves and to feel better about themselves and learn some
Um,
social skills that can help you thrive in the world.
Any money for us to get a pack of cigarettes and me to get coffee. And I'm gonna grab
I
something
thought
for dinner
you
while
had
I'm
it.
out. No, I gave it back to you last
It's
night.
in my pants right there.
And Karen gotta stop at Walmart, so I'm gonna grab something for dinner.
All right.
That's why I grabbed my wallet.
Korea, welcome in there, Korea. USA here,
They've been talking,
Pennsylvania.
yes.
Yeah, you've been here before. I noticed the picture. Um,
No, on that account, they have not been here before.
no, but I noticed the picture. It's the same picture that I've seen on a different account.
Well, they've been here one other time.
They have a different account.
They were talking about how weed's banded there.
I have a YouTube Premium, and I have no problem reporting spammers. They are just gonna bother me or something I pay for. Laugh out loud. Yes, so true. Oh, you've been to Pennsylvania? That's awesome. Glad to
No,
hear
they've
that.
been to your channel before.
Oh, to my channel? You've been here before?
Yeah, once.
Oh, once? Oh, okay. But I just remember the face with the sunglasses. I got very good recreational when I see people that are writing and how they're people that are not in my usually come into the stream. But guys, come on, I'm just asking chat. Come on, look, we got 10 people in here. Can we all double tap that screen and subscribe to the channel for more content, guys? Support the stream, and that'll be everybody that is here and does support the stream and does come in here and have kind words to help other people out. That's the whole reason for this room. It's not about me, it's about everybody. I don't make a stream about me. I make it for everybody to be able to come to somewhere to be able to talk comfortably and not feel that you are being judged because of your religion that you practice or what sexual your whatever your that's your business. Nobody else needs to launder out anybody's business. That's just not even cool. I don't understand how you are so easily to what is it called? You're marking me as a person, saying that I'm that kind of a person. That's not. No. Yes. Well, Jamie, well, that's good. That's so good. I love to see how you have. Babe, it's in my pants there, not in the pocket, top pocket, the other pocket.
I gotta pee.
What do you
Just
need?
take just money for cigarettes and coffee.
All right, take what we need out of there.
I gotta pee, so I gotta wait. That Des said, is that your woman talking?
Um. Yes. Des, that's my better half of 15 years. Going on 16. Oh, okay, but who did you vote on? I didn't vote neither. Smoke one for me? Not a problem, sure will. Yes, I have children. I have 4 boys and 2 girls. I have, yes. Good answer, laugh out loud. Most definitely. Mr. Beast is about 20 years. Uh, the, no, I'm not Mr. Beast. That's a lot of kids, yeah. It is, but the more the merrier. More enjoyable moments to have some great times with the family, to sit around and be able to sit around the fire and gossip and listen to music and have a good time in life. That's what it's all about. It's to don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Don't be a nuisance. Because when you are that way, most people don't want nothing to do with you. They try to stay away from you because they're like, oh, there's something wrong with this person and they need to get some help and they don't want to tell you because sometimes that just starts a fight and that's in a big denial. When you're in denial, then that's where you come up to most problems. If you're denying, you say no, no, that's not no. You've got to admit to it and then manifest on it. And then, guys, go ahead and do your breathing treatments deep through your nose and slowly out your mouth, and you will feel the sensation. Feels like 1,000 bricks that just came off your shoulder, and you feel like you're floating now. And that's feeling so great. So then, when you do that way, get some good hard music on, and just start thrashing through the room, and just get that little anger you have inside of you, so you can be a better person when you go out into society, and you won't be so moody because you're not having a good day or something just didn't go right for you. That's not the way to treat others just because things didn't go your way. Just to be angry, to be hateful. It's not
Like
cool.
this dude in there
Dude
right
just
now being
decided
ignorant about
decided
mega
to make a
coat
call. Make
is just mad because he's had his stream for 19 years, no subscribers.
who?
The Drum Waldo.
Oh, about dude just described The mega cult. Yeah, did I? How do you say that? How do you say that? I mean, how did I describe the mega? I'm not no mega. What I said was the truth. You see, that's what I said. I said total straight out the truth to tell you personally of how you can work on yourself and make yourself better. So, but I'm not mega. I'm just me, myself, and I. That's who I am. Those are my pronouns, okay? Me, myself, and I. So much better, me, myself, and I. Because when you hang around people that, especially if you're trying to quit drinking or the drug that you decide, the best thing, guys, is don't go around them environments. Stay away from those people. Do not reconnect. They could have been your friends, but that's just a way for you to relapse because of the people that you used to hang around with. So you need to change people, places, and things to be successful in your drug or alcohol addiction. You got to be saying, okay, it's now I've got to calm down. I need to have a serious life. I have children. I don't want to lose them to the state because of your condition that you have, your mental health state, or you're doing drugs and alcohol and you're not paying attention to your loved ones. That's a mental illness, guys. Something you have to work on. Life is not fair. Nobody ever said life was going to be fair. Nobody ever said life was going to be easy. It's something a life experience that you go through every single day. Life learned lessons.
Jamie, your 3 week old account will get banned at this time if you have to be timed out.
Who's okay? Do you think Korea, North Korea loves themselves? Okay, sir. Sorry, my dad does drugs. Well, South Korea. Nobody can leave North Korea. Oh, that's crazy. Um, is that good,
Drum
dude?
Waldo just got booted.
We're just drugs, dude. I'm not doing drugs online. You know what's funny? Marijuana is not a drug. And let me repeat that. Marijuana is not a drug. You know what marijuana is? You plant it, it grows just like your vegetables or your flowers when you plant seeds. And there's nothing you have to do but then trim them up as they grow.
And as you
And let them
see,
get plenty of sunlight and pure rainwater. You'll have the best marijuana that you'll ever had. Will help you with every little. You just gotta make sure what you're doing is, if you're gonna buy a strain, if you want a sativa that brings you up, that makes you feel better, joyful, to be able to talk, be able to have social skills with other people. That's how a lot of people have to do it, to be able to just to be socializing with one another. With this COVID, really lost a lot of social abilities to people. They just don't have that in them anymore. So it's just like everybody's got to work on it. Just got to work on it. It's to make yourself better. And the
as you
more you work
see,
on it, the better you are.
there's two of them in the chat that are defending marijuana, saying they're not a drug.
What is
Dez
the
wants to know what the
definitions
definition.
of a drug? A definition of a drug, if you're on cocaine, if you're on meth, if you're doing any of them drugs or heroin or whatever you're doing, that's the what I'm talking about. Those are the drugs you don't want to touch. Those are the drugs that you have to, what your body depends on, because you don't feel good about yourself. You're going through withdrawals. You're failing very badly. You're putting yourself in circumstances that you wished you never did, and you wish you would have learned this a long time ago, to how to manage your life and not to fall into everybody's footsteps or follow somebody. Make sure you do to your best acknowledgement that what you want to do in life, and that's how you make a difference in your life, is how you decide how you want to live your life. Calling weed a drug is like calling chocolate a drug. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most people don't do drugs here. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. We don't. We just. It's one thing that everybody has to work on in life, guys. It's just a life learned lesson. Every single day, you learn something new. It's like, wow, I thought I knew everything, but no, you learn something new every single day. There's something out there in this world that's yours, and if you give up and you don't try to make it better for yourself, you're not going to get what you want in life. You got to go out there and get it. Be level headed. Coach yourself up and say, I got this. I'm not going to let anything get in my way of getting what I want in life. Don't listen to them haters. I'm just telling you, do not listen to the haters because they want to see you fail. And you got to push forward to what's good for you, not to worry about what somebody else has to say. But I know some people's words can be very hurtful to a lot of people. Understandable, but that's just how life is. Life is just a lifelong thing. People believe in different things to what other people think. But if we all thought the same, this world would be so boring, huh? It'd be like, damn, this is so freaking boring. Is there anything else we could do? So there you go,
Haters
guys.
are gonna hate.
Um, yeah, haters are gonna hate. Yep. Um, yes, very true. Very true. Hey, what's his name? I can't see it. Oh, Jamie. No, just American drug wars. Yes, our drug laws are restricted here. Restrictions are American drugs laws. Yes, because they even call marijuana a controlled substance, and marijuana is not a controlled substance. It should not be scheduled whatsoever. And not only that, your local state or your government that's selling your weed and took over the drug dealer's job, why ain't they in jail? But if you get popped with an ounce or something, your ass is going to jail for a controlled substance. But it's all right for your state and your federal, not your federal, but your government is letting that stuff happen. They're all that freaking money that they're getting in of America's money on taxing the shit out of it. Um, so what we need to do is be able to get people out of jail. If you know anybody that's in jail for selling weed, they should not be in jail because if your states and your federal government can do it, how come they're not going to jail?
The guns of Steven.
I know. Haters are going to hate, most definitely. But that's what life is, guys. You got to learn to do it on your own. If you don't, you're
Make
not going
Steven
to.
a mod while I'm gone.
Huh?
Make Steven a mod for while I'm gone.
I'm fine. I don't need a mod. I know how to time them out. I know how to put somebody in timeout. I know how to get rid of somebody that's
Alright.
not that doesn't want to make
Is
any
there any
sense.
certain thing you want for dinner?
In my 15 years of being in the US, I haven't ever heard of
I'll be
any
back.
deaths that
I
can
love
be
you.
weed related. Most definitely, Monk. So true. What are you saying?
I said I'll be back. I love you.
What are you getting for dinner?
That's what I asked you what you wanted.
Don't matter.
Alright.
My throat's sore today for sure.
You want soup?
Um, no, I don't want no soup. I don't like that progressive shit. That's too much sodium in it, and I gotta watch with the potassium too. I can't have, what I can eat, what I can't eat. If only having a half a kidney, it really restricts my diet. It's really bad. It restricts my diet. My favorite food of all, scalloped potatoes, and I can't eat them anymore. And I loved making homemade scalloped potatoes. And I can't even enjoy those anymore because I'm not allowed to have no potatoes. But I can make a corned beef brisket and some cabbage and some carrots, but I can't cook it with potatoes. But that's the best part of the meal. That's the best part of it is freaking the potato. Yeah. Like I said, haters are going to hate. They don't like to hear the truth. They only believe what they believe in because that's the way they believe. You can't change a person by their beliefs because people are going to be people. You can't change them unless they're willing to change for themselves, to better themselves. So that's how it goes for you. You just got to learn life as it goes. Life learned lesson, good for you. Now you know how to hurdle over it so you don't fall victim again to what you just did. That's the best way to control yourself. Life learned lessons, move on. Don't do it again if you got yourself in trouble. That's just a life learned lesson and you're paying for it. Nobody said who you were, your mom, God knew you before you were even put on this earth. He blew life into you before you even knew you were going to be here. So it gave you eternal life. I mean, most people. Let me see here. Is weed expensive? Yes, it is expensive here. It's so expensive. Just for an eighth, some of it's like 40 to 50 bucks for an eighth. That's how much taxes are on it. Yeah, come on, Steven. Damn, I get a ounce for 40 to 50 bucks. Yeah, not around here. Ounces at the dispensaries, those are costing you like we're like 120 to $200 for an ounce. Yeah, it's not cheap. Not cheap at all. And then they wonder why that the people do have the medical marijuana card are not going to the dispensaries. They're going to different states and getting their marijuana, and and now I have to pay all them taxes. They're really killing us. The government the government is killing us in taxes for to have weed legalized in your state. It's not illegal. It's you're not permitted to sell marijuana anywhere in this United States. The only way we can get it to pass and to be true is by federally passed. So if we all get it federally passed, guess what? It's going to be recreational through the whole United States. It's not going to be just certain states. But if you guys don't do anything about it and you just get them take every dollar off of you just because they're getting better, the states that are not legalizing are those the ones that are the Democrat states are the hardest ones, if you ask me, because Pennsylvania is definitely a terrible one. We were always last for everything. Come on, minimum wage in the state of Pennsylvania is only $7.25 an hour and hasn't been changed in years. And just like the waitresses, how low they get paid, but then they also get taxed on their tips. That's just I don't understand that. It's just crazy. Straight freaking crazy, y'all.
Dude, I almost wiped out.
How?
There's ice in the road. I stepped
Oh.
right on it.
Well, if you're in your sandals, probably.
Yeah. I got
I'm in the state below Washington. Okay. So what? Oregon? Is it Oregon?
You must have got a ride with somebody, huh?
Yeah, Karen.
Looks like a car is still out there.
Yeah.
So you use the camera on your computer, huh?
No. Off my
Oh.
phone.
Oh. I thought you had the camera on the computer.
No, and then I watch my live, and that gives me viewing hours.
Okay.
That gives me viewing hours. So I'm watching my stream for view hours.
But the camera's on the
Yeah, I got a camera on here, and I got a camera here. I can use the
Okay.
computer to go live. I got a mic and everything to turn on this.
Okay.
Yeah, the camera's right here at the top right here. It's already in. And then the speaker is here too. It's built in.
Yeah.
And this is not a bad computer. For a Chrome, it's not bad.
Oh, yeah, that's an Acer.
Huh?
Acer's a good brand.
Yeah. I bought this off of Butch.
I used to have an Acer. They had
He-
like a keyboard that would light up different colors and stuff at night.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, on my way. Okay, let's see. That's the last thing. Let me see. On my way. It says, DJ, only the government can sell weed. No. Where do you get that information from that the government is only can sell weed? No, guys. Federal can go in and take everybody's dispensaries over because it is not legal to sell marijuana in the United States. So your statistics is wrong. And first of all, marijuana is not a controlled substance. It should not be scaled at all, period. The government knows that, but they're making money off of us. That's why they ain't gonna let us go, yeah, everybody, recreational through the whole United States, but it's gotta be passed in the government in order for it to have too loud to smoke. And that'll also get people out of jail that have sold marijuana. They shouldn't be in jail, first of all, for weed. Because weed is not a controlled substance, it's a flower. It's called a weed for a reason. A weed. You plant it, it grows just like your tomatoes or anything you plant in your garden, your flowers. It's the same thing as weed. It grows from the ground and it loves the sun and it loves the rain. And it'll go crazy for you. It's all natural. You just gotta watch you don't get that dirt taste in it though, because sometimes you might get a dirt taste depending what you're growing. If you're growing a lower grade seed, it's probably gonna more or less taste like earthly more than anything else. So you're better off to use some good soil to start it out with. That'll be so much better for it. The soil. Yeah, that's shit's cheap here. Wished it was. Only the government can sell weed. No, the government's not the only one that can sell weed. No. Federal is way better program, and it's not going to take so much freaking money out of your pocket from the taxes that they're earning off of it. It shouldn't be. It should be recreational through the whole United States. That nobody can make money off it. Period. It shouldn't be a business. Period. With weed, it's stupidity of people. See, I'm not getting the chat on my phone. Weed is a drug, but that doesn't make it bad. No, listen. Weed is not a drug. It is a flower that God left us. The forefathers left. Come on, forefathers, come on. Pay attention, guys. It was already legal in the United States back some time ago. So if Nixon says, nope, nope, that's going to take over everything that we have. It's going to take the loggers out. It's going to take the cotton fields out. And then it was going to cut out the plastic. And it was really going to cut back on wood. Because wood, with the hemp wood, you'll have the best house. Then putting flooring in and building it with wood. Hemp is the way to go. Allergies way down. It's beautiful. But also, they need to come make hemp for is to get. They need to make a plane basically out of hemp for them to be able to fly to the moon. Because if y'all hear from that, they're pretty much that's what they're trying to do is put all the rich people on the moon. That's what's Okay, but you have to have hemp to do what you want. You need for that plane for it to be able to travel. But if everybody, okay, hemp actually cleans the soil as well. Yes, hemp does. And it also takes the pollution out of the air. It takes like 40% of pollution out of the air. Because with the hemp product in the bud, the cleaner fuel we can have than crude. They want us to be dependent on crude oil in the United States. But look, the United States is sitting on so much oil that we wouldn't even need to get it. But there's all these fucking finicky people. Oh, you can't do that. It's going to ruin our wells. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. Fracking, no. But then the Americans are ready to spend that fucking high dollar bill because right now it's almost $4 a gallon for regular gas for unleaded. $3.79 right now. It's the last time I seen it. Gas is not cheap, and this war that you're chief that's an asshole that don't know how to run a fucking America. He's a businessman. That's all he fucking does. He put his name on everything. He's a businessman. That's what they do. As you see, he signs this, and that. He is putting so many signatures in, guys, that he uses that power. He knows how to work it because he's a businessman. But he's also stealing from you guys at the same way. And we're paying for it because the tariffs. The tariffs, we, the consumers, are eating that. We are taking that for that. So no. That's bullshit, guys. They want us to be dependable on that shit. They want you to say, oh, and that's going to help better the earth also for the ozone. Drive an electrical car. What? They have nothing to put out the fire for electric cars. Once them batteries go, that fucking car's going to be a $40-some thousand car. And now you got to watch it burn to the ground because they ain't got nothing to put it out. The foam that they did have caused cancer. That's the only thing that did work for electrical fires. That's right. You guys learn.
Chirpy.
Huh?
Chirpy.
Oh, cheese and rice. Yeah, fudge the government, most definitely. Forget the government, go federal.
Here's
And
your
guys,
cap.
if you want, huh?
Your cap for your water bottle goes.
Oh, yeah. But you guys go federal with getting past marijuana in this world. It's going to be so much better in life for you. I'm telling you, other people are going to depend off of us because we're going to have the good products. And it needs to be brought. I understand, we have to save our woods. We're all worried about our forests being taken down every single day for wood. Why, when hemp can take over that, and it will a hell of a lot longer than a piece of fucking lumber is going to last. It ain't going to warp. It ain't going to dry rot. Termites are not going to eat your house apart because it's made of hemp. That's the best. For anybody that has allergies, that's the best one to have is a hemp house. Look it up. It's true. Look at all the abilities you can have in a hemp house. But that also, that hemp that the farmers can grow, they're now going to be thriving. They're not going to have to sit there and worry about how they're going to get feed or if they're going to feed their family over the animals. This world has come to the biggest fucking money-making shit over people. And everybody's going to keep on doing it because people are trained to do that. Trained to do it.
You know, weed.
So true. Like I always say too, all we need to do is everybody in America smoke a joint or eat an edible or something. We'll have world peace for at least 2 hours. That'll be the best time. We'll have good 2 hours. Everything's gonna be calm. They're not even gonna know how to act. You know, once they get that nice good buzz from it, they're like, damn, I feel freaking great. You don't feel like a fucking person that's so
We should just be free.
Karens. So many Karens in the world.
We should be allowed to grow our own weed. We should be allowed to smoke it and sell it and do whatever we want with it. You know what I'm saying?
But now with the government running, they tell you how many plants you're allowed to grow. Well, if it goes federal, they can't tell you. Federal means it's recreational through the whole United States. But you know you're going to have them haters out there. It's going to be, oh, no, that's not good for our place. Oh, no, the kids are going to get high. Do you know right now, there's little kids at the age of 12 or younger. They're alcoholics. And they're doing drugs at the age of 12. You got these young kids out here doing this stuff, and alcohol's okay for everybody to consume. But if you smoke bud, don't make you feel like you can't drive. You have more confidence than you have. Guys, I'm telling you, it's not advisable to be driving high. But, you know, when you're in that good high spirits, you just want to go somewhere. You want to get out the house just to let that, you know, just air out for a while before you come back in and do some time to do something for yourself. That'll make you feel good. And hemp houses are real. That's cool. Yes. Look it up. Look up the hemp house. It is real. I promise you it is. So much betterly built. I'm telling you, it's so good quality air in it. That's why I stress to go sign this federally. Okay, we need to go federally passed. So what we got to do is, in Google, I'm going to go ahead and put it in here real quick.
I miss working on a weed farm.
Okay, let's see if that'll come up. If not, I'm going to pin it on my chat
It's a
here.
fun job.
Okay, we want to. Yes, replace pinned message. Yes.
Karen's ashtray.
Okay. Okay, there you guys. It's right there. Just go into Google and put 420 JIM into Google. And when you punch his name, it'll come popping up. Just go ahead and push that name. It'll take you right into the petition to sign. And that's to get people out of jail for selling marijuana. That also is going to allow weed to be recreational. And also the hemp products would be then illegal because then we can make America great again, guys. America greater, guys. We got to
Make
stand
America
up.
green again.
We need to go green, and the reason why we need to go green because it's going to be so helpful for us, and we're going to so much. The ozone's going to appreciate that so much, and we're not going to have this crazy ass weather that you got bipolar. I'm telling you, this freaking nature got bipolar person that don't know what he wants to do, what to say. It's like the daily number. You never know what your numbers are going to do. Should I play this number? You know. It's crazy. It's so crazy how America makes everybody dependent on oil and their products because it's fattening their pockets. We can make America great again, and we signed this petition for federally passed. And then it's going to make America great again, and everybody's going to want it to our stuff. It's not going to be cheaply made by Japan, China, Taiwan, all these other places, all this cheap shit. We're not going to want to have because we could do it on our own with hemp. And the best product, too. It's a much more thicker material, easier to clean. So hemp is the way to go, guys. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. It'll make America great again, and you won't have to cut down your forests and take down trees every single day. That'll cut down a lot of jobs, but then the hemp product, that'll refill the jobs. That'll get that all back. You know, they're not going to lose out. They could also start building hemp themselves in their hemp house. And look, they're going to make some money off it, so it'll beneficial to them. But that's what the government and everybody's worried about. It's going to replace jobs. Yeah, it's going to replace jobs. It's going to make America great again. That's what it's going to do. So yeah, it's going to change. It's going to make us better and not them running as like a little puppet of doing every little move what we're going to do because it's their law. The government has no right to be in your life about how you want to be as a person. So what? People are born that way. And the people that have got the statistics to say, oh no, there's no way a kid could be born that way. How do you know when that you're not that person? How can you tell that person that they're wrong for feeling the way that they feel about themselves? Should not be that way. Should not be. That's how America is. We're all dependent on the government. It's what they want you to do. Just like the COVID wasn't nothing but a freaking ammonia. That's all it was. Now it's a super flu. So it's something new every year that's this freaking flu. Ammonia, flu, whatever you're getting, it's just a repeat. And they're trying to get more and more drugs into you that you don't need. I haven't taken not one shot of the COVID. I don't get the measles. I don't get the shingle shots. I don't get none of them shots. You don't need those. Your body automatically makes those. You got to make yourself be a better person. Good, eat good and shit, and you'll be healthy. You won't need them fucking pills. My problem is sweets now since I quit drinking. That's my addiction is sweets now. I shouldn't be because I'm a diabetic. But when you quit, just like when you quit drugs, anything hard, you crave sugar. Any kind of drug that you're on, it's addictive. You will definitely want sugar for sure. You'll be craving it. Let's see, what time is it? I got 11 minutes and I'm out of here. My the hemp house are real. I'll go look it up. I've been off. That's good that you. That's awesome to freaking hear. Let me see. I'm listening to some of his stuff here. It says the government will let you grow and make alcohol, but not weed. That's deceit. Yes, so true. That ain't no lie. Let's see. Do you follow Trump? No, I don't follow him. He's a businessman. He's not doing any good for our country. Um, Lots of mega think I am a unfollower. Could be. Um, what are your 3 favorite movies? I've been off of IV heroin for 10 years. That's awesome. That's a great. How did you manage to do that? Did you have to go? Was you willing to do it for yourself? Was you wanting to change a way to change life, or turn life around for you? And now that you have that sobriety, that's something you should hold on to and be proud of that sobriety. Be proud of what you did. That's all you got to do. Just bring your hopes up higher than what you feel about yourself. Cause I went dead. How did I go dead?
Uh oh. You're not plugged in.
Yeah, I am. I don't have to be. I got my phone plugged in right now. Okay, that's at 100%. So I could take it. Yo, brother. It's me, Charles. I've been on for a few days. How are you doing, too? How you doing, bro? I'm doing good. There, the Charles. Not too bad. Haven't, Why are you upset? Had an uncle, named Newberg. Pennsylvania, welcome in. Charles, yeah, I remember who you are, yeah. How y'all doing there, chat? How's everybody doing? Well, if you're in here new and you have not yet, please double tap that screen. And also, guys, you should subscribe for more content. If you want more content, you got to subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
How's the weather near you? Snowy, cold. See, in Pennsylvania, I still mid. We need to all be recreational already. I agree. Hemp THC is all over. That's weed, and it's legal till you get the real THC. Yes, they allow all them smoke shops to sell that THCA, which is garbage. Here, Steven, you want another hit? That's just your local government that took over as being your drug dealer. And they're not doing any jail time. That's why I sell. It doesn't make no damn sense to me how the government can sell weed, but you're not allowed to. You get popped, you're going to jail for a controlled substance. Weed is not a controlled substance.
It's a plant.
It's weed. That's why it's called weed. It's a weed.
It'd be like calling grass a drug. Just because you can smoke it.
It's a weed. That's all it is. It grows wild in some places. Look it up. Weed does grow wild in certain places.
Well, like, just because it gets you high doesn't make it a drug.
Yep.
It's not addictive, you know. But people don't get that.
Huh?
Some people just don't understand.
No, they don't.
And it's fine.
See, in Pennsylvania, it's still med. We need to be recreation already. I agree. Hemp THC is all over it, but it's weed and it's
Yeah, I gotta go
legal.
clean my shower.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I gotta take pictures of the inside of my trailer for the tax people.
Oh, what happened?
They
Water break?
no, they overcharged it. They're saying my trailer's worth $12,000.
Oh,
that's not.
really?
That's definitely not true. So,
No, those are the back taxes. Also, that's probably what it is. Mostly the back taxes.
well, my mom says she called them to sort it out, but they need pictures of the trailer.
Right.
So
So they can, yeah. Unless they want to send somebody out to do it.
yeah, I don't want that.
No, I hear you. All right, we'll catch you later. Have a good
Catch you
one.
later.
Let's see. Bad wreck on 80. So town is packed with semis. All right, that's probably, yep, for sure. Bad wreck. Most definitely there care. Uh, it's had given snow near us, like I told you the other day. Yeah, yeah. It's snowy and chilly out for sure. The winds have been so wicked. The winds have been crazy so far this year. Unbelievable the wit. And then the meteor that fell from the sky and landed is crazy ass shit, guys. Did y'all see that about the meteor landing towards Pennsylvania, New York, and Ohio? There, a meteor hit. People felt it. It's like the sound, the power of it was so freaking crazy. Of like letting off so much dynamite at one time. It's crazy, guys. It just blew. It's people felt it from so far away of the earth shaking from that meteor hitting. Bad wreck on 80, so town is packed with semis. Yes, yeah, I know that's how they do it. I tell you that all the time whenever we see a lot of my semis in the area. It's something happened on 80. Hemp or weed? Both. Both. Hemp cleans the earth. Hemp does a lot of different things for you to build different things, sturdier stuff that you can buy. It's not a piece of wood that's gonna rot and just fall apart. It'll be there for so long that it's gonna make America great. The products are the best for us to do. We need both hemp and weed to be passed federally, to be passed. So anybody wants to go to 420 JIM in Google, push that in. As soon as the name comes up, push that name. That's 420 Jim. His legal name is 40 420. His legal name is, and his last name is Jim. So it's his real name is 420, and he rides a Winnebago around. He's an older gentleman. So he's gonna be going through a lot of stuff, but he goes around to certain states with his Winnebago. It's all blinked out with lights. It's got eyeballs. It's got so many sayings, so many people writing on it. He's got merch. That's what he goes around and does. He collects the votes for it to be passed federally. Because he'll even tell you the same thing that I'm telling you. If you don't do something about it, we're not going to have it. So something needs to be done. We need to leave our footprint in America and say, this is our place. We all have the right to say what we want, not by a certain amount of people that says you can't do this, you can't. Why they're controlling you every single year? There's something different. They're trying to tell you have to do this, you can't do that. That is none of their damn business. What somebody prefers and they're sexual. That is nobody's business to even put their 2 cents in that. That is just crazy ass shit that you're going to call out people like that. Do you know a lot of people say that mostly when a kid is younger, like around 7, 8, you can really tell what that person's going to be like. So, and that's them. But a lot of people say there's just no way. You can't be born that way. Bull crap. You could be born also with a dick and a pussy at the same time too. Hermaphrodite. There you go. That's also hermaphrodite. So just don't understand how we allow people to run our lives, and only a certain few people that are allowed to vote, and the other ones don't want to because they don't want to be involved with the stupidity, because they don't want to be like, well, I'm the one that voted for that in, and now look, it's really bad, and it's a bad rap. You got to build your business slowly. Yep. So that's one thing that needs to be recreational to get people out of jail for selling weed. They don't belong in there. Nope. And we should be allowed to grow hemp. It'll make us a lot better to clean our ozone that we need to. That's why um, Mother Nature is having her period. She's got a lot of problems with herself. She don't know what to do. She just went crazy on us. Bipolar, 100%. You could do daily number with the numbers that we get, or your big picks. Just guessing what it's going to be, and it turns out to be something totally different. But the only thing that's bad where I live in Pennsylvania, humidity is so bad. As soon as it rains and it stops raining, the humidity is so freaking bad, and that's where you get a lot of inflammation in your body from it, and you hurt more. Yep. So you got that and then if you're lower, the lower you go, the further you're away from the sun. So when people live down in Florida, they're not getting that humidity, but they're getting straight heat from the sun. There's nothing that's going to change it. If it's going to rain, it's still going to stay the same temperature. But here, when you get further up north, that's the humidity really makes it hot as heck. We've hit plenty of triples the last couple of summers. It's been crazy, insane crazy. I relapsed on no weed the past. I got sweats, hot flashes, couldn't relax. I relapsed on no weed. Okay, whatever, brother. I think you should be elected president. sign, sign the petition. Yes, please, guys. 420 JIM. It's posted right there. That's how you get to the website. On Google, punch in the 420 JIM. He's an older gentleman. Like I said, I'm only trying to promote, help him, because I'd like to see this to be done for America, because it's going to make us so much better. And so I do really support him. He doesn't take no beat crap. When you go in there, people mess with him, and he got the trolls in there. They're gone. He don't play around. But it really gets into been doing it for years. He's I think in over Arkansas or Arizona, something like that. He's been because his vehicle broke down. He had to get a new motor. He was in a camping site through the winter time, so he didn't have the money for the heat. So people were helping him, and he does this for everybody. And he feels that's how he makes his money is by getting this petition signed, so we can get this federally passed. He's already paid for the website to do it, so that's why I say if you go in there and you do that 420 JIM and Google it, you see that, just punch it, it'll take you right into the petition. You don't have to do anything else but do what you have to do in there. You can leave up to a 30-second video of how you feel why people should be released from jails for selling weed and why hemp and weed would really make the world a better place. That's all you have to do is leave that little 30-second video. You subscribe to his stream and give him that like, and there you go, guys. That'll help out. His actual name is really 420. Jim is his real name. He legally passed. He got it by judge. He was allowed to have his name changed, so that's what he changed his name to. He's definitely an older. He's got long hair. He was always decked out with wearing weed. He's got a bunch of flags he hangs up on his trailer when he's out in his Winnebago, and his dogs travel around with him. So that's what he does. He goes around and tries to get everybody to sign a petition. But I've been trying to tell him that I've been helping him and by sending people his way to get this to pass. Because I was watching one of his lives, and he said, "I don't know how I'm getting likes." Subscribers when I haven't been on for a couple of days. And I was like, oh, somebody's putting out the good word and it's helping you out. That's awesome. Give help. That's what we need the world to be a better place, and we can make it a better place. Let us run the. It's finally for us to stand up for our rights and do what is rightfully ours that they take away from us every day. You have to do this. You don't have to do nothing as an American. That's your right to say no. Hermaphrodite. Look that up in the freaking. A lot of them politicians love that shit. They're into kids too, and that's sick. And we promote it by allowing them to have a full 100 spectric soap opera of the United States. Great one, huh? Make billions of dollars off of that story. How America had completely failed itself because they let the government and the presidency run their life without our ability to say that's what we want to happen. As one, we're united as one. We're united as one, guys. That's what it should be. United as one, and we all stand for each other. Who cares what color your skin is? Because we're not, I don't judgmental anybody what your color of your flesh is. All I want to see is who you are, what kind of heart you have, and how you feel about things. That's what it tells all about you. It's the few words that you say or you talk about yourself. That's when somebody knows you have a problem with yourself and they're afraid to say anything to you because they don't want to hurt your feelings because they brought it up to you. And that's they're afraid to lose that trust, even if it's with a family member you feel comfortable talking to get something off of your chest to make you feel better. Once you get that off of your chest, you will feel amazing. Just like I said, just like your breathing techniques, deep through your nose and slowly out your mouth. It's very beneficiary for you guys. You got to be saying, yes, this can work for me. Just like a drug. You're thinking this weed, or not weed, I should say. A pain pill should be like this all the time. We should feel this. Now, I prefer we all have a nice laid back country, mellowed, because we all are able to smoke weed. We'll all be so much better. It's just all this hatred that's going on in the world. Where does all this hatred come from? I need to know because it's not making any sense to me of how much hatred people has in this world. You need help, mate. Why do I need help? Sign a petition, most definitely, brother. You think you should be elected president? JIM. It's 4-2. Oh, Jim is a cool old guy. Yes, he is. And I'm just trying to help him out. He does a lot of good work. And he's I don't know how exactly how old he is, but I always promote his channel because like the new trucks in the 2026, you're not allowed to work on them. It has to go to be a wow. That's crazy. See, guys, this is how America is doing it. It's all a big freaking money scam, guys. Everything you do is something that when somebody says something's free, don't believe that. There's nothing free. There's always an obligation for that to be free. So it's not actual free. It's not. It's not. Uh, Everyone sign a petition, most definitely. What's your name, bro? My name is Chad. You good. You nice. Dude, you really look like Hitler. What's your name, brother? It's Chad. But yeah, this guy, I've seen, I finally got somebody that says, yes, I know who he is. He's an older gentleman. I've been doing this for a while, and I've tried to write to him to tell him that, hey, if you're wondering how you're getting more, because he said, I don't know how I'm getting, he said I was sick, but I got signatures, but that's good. I want to help him because he is an older gentleman, and I'd like to really meet him because he's really down to earth. I mean, he'll really tell you how it is, and his advice is just about the same. I don't put up with the government. The government is not allowed to sell weed, just like he states. You need to be federally passed so it's recreational. And he says, you guys don't do something about it soon, it's going to be gone. So it's going to be gone, guys, unless we do something about it and speak on what we want in life, not let the government run your life like a mockery, using you as a damn puppet. That's what the government's for, is to take as much money they can get off you. But guys, we could take America back and make it better. We wouldn't be so much in debt of the United States is. trillions and billions of dollars for every single day of life that we're going through. And it's so much easier just to make a good stand firm with bud and freaking hemp. It'll make America great again. Taxes would be so much better. There wouldn't be so much high priced on freaking food and shit because they're all imports. That's stuff that we can stop and not have to pay for them tariffs. So that's how we're going to make America great again. Because I don't like the presidents that will make great again. My make America great again is to make weed recreational for the whole United States. So you don't have your local government or your state taxing the shit out of you for this fucking weed. To where if you get it to be, there won't be no taxes. The only thing the local government become was your local drug dealer. But it's all right for them to sell marijuana, but not for us. And weed is not a controlled substance. There's nothing in weed that can say that it's a controlled substance. And no, you cannot get addictive or can you overdose on marijuana. You can't. There's no way. And also, guys, when you get into these depression moments, you make sure that you have somebody you could talk to. Because if you were feeling suicidal or homicidal, guys, please call the hotlines that are in your states. Here, the state I'm in, it's 988. Other places, it's totally different numbers for the hotline for the suicide lines. Guys, please call them. Do not try to take your own life because it's not worth it. You are an important person. You do belong here. Don't feel like you're an epic failure because you're not. You are somebody. You are making a mark in life. Don't harm yourself because guess what, guys? I've tried to do that mine so many times and I never exceeded. I always was brought back. So I was put here for something that I need to conceive or to do my whatever I'm put on this earth to do. That's why everybody's on this earth for a reason. You're here. There's a reason to why you're here and why you were chosen. All right, Charles, you have yourself a good one now. Thanks for stopping by and supporting the stream. Love you guys that are supporting the stream. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I do get to have everybody that's in here new and you have not yet. Please double tap that screen. And guys, come on, while you're at it, go inside that subscribe to my stream for more content. The more subscribers, the more content I do. Hello there, Alvin. How you doing today? How's everything going? I hope everything's blessed to everybody here in chat. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Justin Samuel, love. Thank you. Love to y'all too, like I said, you know. We got to be there for each other. So we got to have our backs to be together as one community, as strong as it could be. That's what we're looking for. That's what God's looking for. God does not like the ugly that he sees in the world. It's so crazy. Crazy how you act. But you know, we can't force religion on anybody. That's why I don't like talking about it. Because that's a big subject. And a lot of people don't like to talk about it. And that's the way I like to keep it on my stream. And also, I don't like talking about the president's bullshit. We already know what they're doing. They're using us puppets. They're making money off us every single day. You're rich and they're getting away scot free with no taxes. It just don't make no damn sense to me that you make the middle class and the low class have to hurt. And you guys know how it is to live a life that we live every single day? No. No, you don't. Go be a regular American, a productive American person, and learn to pay for your bills and everything else out of your own money. And they'll see how hard it's going to be able to manage in this world. But you know what, guys? Even if we do get a raise, that means everything goes up again. So that's how we're drowning. We're drowning ourselves every single day in debt that they're taking off of us. Sorry, guys, I had a phone call. Yeah, my surgery that I had yesterday, I had here to find out it wasn't kidney cancer this time. It was on my bladder. I had a mass. They said as a tumor growing off of my bladder, and I had that surgery yesterday, and I'm hurting. I'm hurting pretty good. That's why I'm smoking, but it's not working. But I don't want no pain pills. I will keep on smoking it. It will make me calmer. It does make you calmer, actually, but you still have that little bit of that edge taken off of your pain or your depression. You know, make yourself shine every single day, guys. I meant you can do this. But that's all I'm trying to do is help out each other, you know. And that's what I want to make is a world a better place. Because we're so, I don't know, it's just so sad to see how the Americans have chosen life. The life learned lessons that we learn every single day is like, you're doing something in your life. So, what everybody up to here today, their chat? How's everybody feeling? Hope everybody's feeling great. You've been blessed this morning that you have because you got to wake up and get that first breath of air and to be able to spend time with your loved ones and friends again. Make them all cherishable. Make life great for yourself. You can do it. You can do it. Gotta have faith in yourself because you gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. You know that song? And another one, the song is I'm headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are all headstrong, headstrong. I'm back. I ran into Eric and he asked how you are. Okay. Are you not seeing my messages? Yeah, I just did. I seen them just now. I was just talking. I'm sorry. Sorry guys. I was just talking. See, and I don't look at the chat when I'm talking because I want to constantly look at the screen, but the way I have it set up, I need to go live with the computer, and then that way it'll just stream from the phone, and I could just put the camera where I need it at. So that's what I have to do. But then that's two different streams that I gotta run. So right now I'm in the process of trying to get my uh, YouTube hours, the viewing hours. You have to get, and I'm up to 1,725, I think, or 45. I'm close to it, but I still got a little ways to go. It takes up to 25 days in a row to constantly run YouTube for you to be monetized. Within 25 full days in 1 month, run 24/7. I was really, boy, I'm really lagging. Cheese and rice. I didn't know I was lagging that bad. Yeah, guys. Thank you, Karen. I saw your message. That thanks about what I. English is not my first language. Yeah. Hey, and everybody, while you're in here, go check out Care Bear's her reels and stuff, guys, and go subscribe to her stream and like it. Thank you. Care Bear. Yes, the Care Bear that's in blue. Care Bear J4X. Go look at her stream. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel and give a like. And thank you so much. That's my better half. That's the one's behind the screen. She just got to 50 subscribers today to be able to do her own stream. But she probably won't use it until she goes to Florida, as she said. But she does have that underneath her belt loop of the that she's gotten to go. She's there. She's working on it. But she got them subscribers now. She can go ahead and go live. So what's up, everybody? So if everybody's new here and I have not said anything, my appointment for my checkup to see if the tumor was cancerous or not will be within 2 to 3 weeks. So my next appointment to see the surgeon is on the 25th at something like 9 something in the morning. I got it. It'll come in through my messages. I'll get all my messages from UPMC that goes directly to that, and I can view tests. I can review the X-rays and everything else, the comments that they say. That's how I figured that I had the kidney cancer that was not good. Like my doctor told me, it's been cancer since 2022 when my family doctor told me it was a water cyst. If something could have been done with this, I wouldn't be in this predicament of losing half of my lung, half of my kidney, and now the tumor that was on my bladder. That's so scary to me because that scares the shit out of me, people. Remove the frost chicken from your diet. 51 subs now. Good shit. Did you get your surgery yesterday? Yes. I got my surgery yesterday. Yeah. He told me it's going to take me 3 weeks to heal. So, yeah, 3 years. Not 3 years, 3 weeks to fully heal. I can't pick up anything heavy. I can't pick up a bag of groceries. I can't pick up a gallon of milk. Yeah, I can't do a lot of things. I'm like restricted for this to heal. And of course, I gotta walk. I gotta walk every day and walk a little bit more each day to keep that blood flowing to heal the bladder. So yeah, right now it's very uncomfortable to urinate. It feels like shards of glass. It burns so and it hurts. It's nothing fun. I'll tell you that they went through my pee hole and right up, and it's like that's how they did the surgery. And let me tell you, they really ripped. I don't know what it's called there, Laretha. No, I don't know what the hell it is, but anyway, Laretha, whatever it is. But it freaking hurts like mofo. Holy smokes! And I peed over a gallon of water last night. whole gallon came off of me. So my stomach was getting hard and it was bloated, like really hard bloated. So that was the problem that I was having. I think I'm wondering if it was there at the same time. Maybe no, couldn't have been because he had to go through that area to check to see if there was any, to see if it spread to another locally organ. So I'm pretty sure he knew about that. So, but yeah, he told me this time. He said I told him. I said last time he told me 2% that I was gonna get cancer back again. He said, "Oh no, not this time. I'll give you 20%. So 20% chance for it to come back." So pretty sure, I'm positive about it. I got to stay strong. I got a family. I've got my grandbabies. I want to be able to spend time with my grandbabies, but it still hurts me so bad. Also, on the other hand, that makes me depressed is because my son felt it was okay to take my grandbabies out of my life and think it's okay to let a woman run his life, but he's used to it, so he's going to let that happen. He's a mama's boy. For sure, a mama's boy. He's a mama suck. But you know what the bad thing is? He even got his mother out of his life and not allowed to see the grandbabies either. There's no such thing as um, to get custody rights to see your grandkids, to get to certain days. That's pretty sad that if you have to resort to something like that. But I'm just telling you, my son is just three grandbabies of mine that I don't get to see. Three of them, two boys and a girl. And I was ripped out of their arms because of the choices I've made. But then there was already for them to say, you you can't have Karen as a girlfriend anymore. You got to get rid of her. If not, we're going to stop talking to you. What? It's just what I'm talking about. It's just stuff like this. So, you know what? I don't even bother him. He literally lives like a half a mile down the street from me, or three-fourths of a mile. He's down yonder, not too far, and I get to see a glance of my grandbabies if they're playing out in the front of the yard of their grandmas because they live right across the street from grandma and grandpa. And that's her mom, of course, and her dad. But Cody's family's not allowed to be there because we're all nothing but we're not up to their standards enough for them, They got to be more high class than what we are. But I enjoyed the time that I did have with my son and the grandbabies, but that's just hurtful. Not only once, but twice he's done it to us. Two different times. It's pretty sad, and that's very hurtful to somebody. No, I had to wait for when I had the mass on the bladder for at least a month and a half before I was able to get into the surgery because the way the tests that I had to do, how they were coming in, it was supposed to be a month, but it was coming up to be it's like 6 weeks in between of the test and everything else. Surgery's not the same day. They had to set it up. Like I said, it was about a month and a half after I was diagnosed with it. So yeah, it angers me every single day. It hurts us. I know it does, and that's fucked up. That's just how life is. I mean, that's why I said, why does people have to be so judgmental? We should not be judging anybody. We are not perfect. We're not angels. Who tells you? But the people that are counselors and stuff, they have their own life. They could be out there doing their drugs, or they could be your drinker every single day. But they do the same thing as the other person is. So I don't know. It's just crazy how society is and how there was never really any talk about people with anything that has to do with mental health. They try to keep that hush hush. Oh, don't let the family know we'll be labeled as mental health. We got a mental health problem. So they're going to treat me like that. So that's what a lot of people do. They hide it. But they know the truth, but they hide it. But everybody can tell you got something you're thinking about, but you're just afraid to say what you want to say. But what you have to say to get it off your chest will make you feel a lot better instead of carrying it around. It feels like something's all pushing down on you on your shoulders and just keeping you down. But then when you go and meditate on it, you do your breathing treatments to, to try to get it out of your life, meditate. That will give you belief. You got that ability to care for yourself if you know what's right and for what's wrong. But a lot of people don't know that. Love you too, Care. Love you too. Sorry, I was just looking down at the computer. No, I'm not racial. I'm not. I don't judge nobody. I don't care what you do in your life. That's your business. But no, I'm not racist. No, and I'm not. I don't talk about nothing like that. Um, I'm not a racist. I don't judge by your pigment of your skin. I judge you by who you are on the inside and see how big of a heart you have and that you can help other people, but you thought you didn't have it in yourself. But you'll learn. Once you work on yourself, you'll learn how to live a good life. You just got to have this positive attitude and not listen to the hatred that people talk down on you and say different things about you. That's all terrible. That's just a mental spiral that you're going to just hit to the bottom, and it's going to be so hard for you to get out of that depression or whatever mental health that's holding you back. You need to tell somebody to get it off your chest, and you will feel so much better about it, and you will be able to live a freely life, and you'll see, wow, I feel so great. That's what you got to do. You just got to keep on working and nudging at it, work and work and work. It's just a constant job for yourself. If you don't work on yourself and you're just sitting in front of the TV and just watching it and not doing anything, or do a craft or something instead of just watching TV. Being on the phone is the worst. That's the worst thing that we've ever, because the home phones actually, guys, are coming back again. Did you hear that? A lot of places are getting phones again. The Dow, yeah. So a lot of people are getting that back. I feel that should have been still that option for the regular phone bill to be a regular way that's like it was for years until they went to cell phones and changed all the prices and everything. I'm just messing with you. Anybody in here new and has not yet, guys, please double tap that screen and also subscribe to the stream and set your settings to ding when I come on live, so you don't miss any kind of live that I'm doing if that's what you want to do. But go ahead and subscribe. The more subscribers, the more content I do. So, what state are you from? I'm from Pennsylvania. And yourself, they're all. Hey, it's getting chilly. I am from Europe, Amsterdam. Want I'm I want to live. I want to live in the United States. That's a good dream to have. They're all. That's good. Ollie is something. Whatever you say, Alo. But yeah, fully understand that. Yes, Amsterdam. Welcome in there, Amsterdam. We're here, Pennsylvania, United States. Hey, bro, a question for you. Yeah, come on, you can say it. Just like I said, I don't look at the chat all the time, but if you give me a second and let me read up and catch up to it, then I'll be able to answer your question. I'm sorry if I'm not if I'm being right on it, but I don't want to be constantly in the computer and answering. So that's why I just because I'm not getting the full my full chat today, but I'm getting it on the computer. So that's how I'm running my live right now. So I'm running with my phone as the camera, and then I'm using the tablet for me going live and to be able to answer things in the chat and put things in to post. Um, it's hard to get in the USA. I feel the USA citizen's wife anyway. In a chat, I want to set up a fake marriage. But it's hard to get in the USA. I know the USA citizen wives. Anyone in the chat who want to set up a fake marriage? Oh, that's all bad. Well, you want to fake us to because I understand your point, but I don't know if you really want to be in the United States and they tell you. I don't know how your government is though, but our government's not the greatest. It's crazy. Don't come to us and it's horrible now. Yeah, don't come to USA. It's horrible. It's a horrible now. It is. It is. It's like America is so trucked up with the government that's running us and taking every dollar from us and grinding us and as they're fattening their pockets, they don't care about you. Well, how do you feel of not everybody votes because they don't want to be predicted of labeled as I'm the one that voted that person in. Guys, it's crazy. It's how this world is. And a lot of people don't stand up for their rights and say, no, this is how we want it. We, the people, want this to be voted in, and this is what we want in our lives. It's not let them make our decisions in life. And every single day, our rights are being taken away by little, by little, by little, every single day. Ah, got to get stuff. We need it, okay. Care, someone got a proposed to you. Do you see it? Is it okay for a man to get multiple women? Well, that depends on how your beliefs are. If you're like that, if you're a Mormon, that's all up to you, my friend. I can't tell you if it's right or wrong for what you believe in. I can't tell you. None of that. That's not my place to tell you. That's your decision. That's what you have to figure out on your own there, Lord. That's what you have to do is figure that out on your own. And when you figure that out, you'll be successful at it. You'll then know how to manage it and how to work it. I come after 2 years with Trump is yeah, but even after 2 years, they're trying to have him run again for 2028, guys. Is that what we really want? How can he serve another term when he's already had his second term? So this would be his second term, so he can't not run again for president. There's so much fake news that's out there about the government, and this is what people get into it, and that's what happens. We all get sucked in of the way the world's running, and we think that's the way it should be. Politicians, we should support them, and we should support this and this and that. But that's how life is, guys. You got to learn to run it. Facts, facts. Yes, Zero, for sure. You smoke too much pot. How many joints do you smoke a day? I don't smoke joints. I smoke a bowl. That's all I smoke is out of a bowl. And my my bowl. Do you like my spiders though, guys? Aren't these some awesome spiders? Those are beautiful spiders, aren't they? Don't they look like spiders to y'all? Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you're totally wrong. You're totally wrong what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, so don't judge me unless you know about who I am. Don't say that I'm somebody that I'm not. Do you know me to judge me? No, you don't. So who gives you the right to say something about me? I'm not judging you, so don't judge me. Thank you and have a great day. Give me a minute, guys. Sorry. Wow. Let's see. Looks like a mess. You're so funny there, Ollie. You're so funny. You're hilarious. Do you know that? You are so hilarious. Shows you have no love for yourself. I see how you're speaking about yourself, so it's not a good sign. Seems like you're having something going on with you there, Ollie. Oh, you're just pucking with me, huh? Oh, what gives you the reason that you want to come and puck with me for? What's up? You're just one of them trollers, aren't you? You're a spam and one of the two, huh? Sitting in the back of the room waiting for something to come out so you can make up something to fill into the answer of being a troller. Being a troll, being a spammer. It's got personal attitude that says a lot about you by what you write and send to somebody. How long have you been smoking? Was it hard? Is it hard? Your first time? No. Not smoking marijuana. You just got to know what you want to feel like. If you want to feel calm, relaxing, a sativa's good for you. If you want to be a little bit oh yeah, ugh, that gets you so high. When you cough like that, wow, it's a hell of a trip. You got to cough to get off, you know. That's the only way you get high is got to cough to get off. Hey, what's up, Adventure? What's up? Who's you? You were coughing like me. I drank bottles of cough syrup and Mucinex. It's up to saying now, feeling better. Yeah, I just had that surgery yesterday. Now that's why I gotta start walking to get the blood flowing, to keep the blood uh, going to the bladder. It's what I was told to do. Is just walk a certain distance as far as you can, and then walk back. But each day add a few more steps to it so you can slowly make that to where you can walk the whole way that you want to walk. Just slowly do it. Take time. Take baby steps at first. It's not easy, but you can manage it. We got faith in y'all. You can manage it. No, it's not hard the first time to smoke it weed. It's all depending, like I said, I'm all just reading it over again, but it's all depending what strand you want and how you want to feel. Like I said, if you want a hybrid, it's an indica. A hybrid is an indica and a slash sativa, so that's half and half. And then you get to when it's just a straight indica. And once it's straight indica, that's once it hits you in the couch. It'll definitely give you a good night's rest if you smoke it and go to sleep. It'll put you to sleep for a while. Having it, it's really good for you. You can do an edible, you can do the well pills, you can do the tincture, you can do the RSOs, you can do live sugar, you can do dab, you can do tincture. There's so many different things that you can use if you don't want to smoke. There's so many different ways to consume it. And make sure you start out small so you can know how you're going to feel. So don't take a bunch at first. If it tells you to take a quarter of it, take less than a quarter. Build up your tolerance to where you can manage it where you want to feel better. Don't just jump into it and just taking it. Just make sure you find what's going to make you feel good and how long it lasts. And then now you can manage how you want to digest or do your edibles or whatever you choose to do. Or even use weed butter to put in sugar cookies or something like that. It's really good to do. Or get the tincture, depending on how strong you put it in hardtack candy. That's what I usually do. Or if the butter is what I make, weed brownies. Yeah, weed brownies. Weed brownies. Yeah. And you don't put it just in to consume it. You want to make the butter, and then you strain it with the cotton cheesecloth and to strain your oil and get all that weed out of it. You just want that oils in it. You don't want the butter. You don't want to cook that in your you don't have to use that. Just drain that off and then just use the butter. But if you want the weed in it and you're going to cook it into like some foods or something, it's perfectly fine to use it that way with the stems. So that's always a good thing. Uh, who is your day? All right, babe. I got it. You're almost there. Good shit. I can't tell. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Where's everybody at? Nobody got anything to say? I did have a good chat going on. Got 23 likes, not too bad. Guess it could be better, but come on, chat. Double tap that screen. And if you haven't subscribed for more content, you need to subscribe. You need to subscribe for the content, guys. And I put up new content every day, usually. Looks like a little bit of blood in my snot. Just, just a little bit. Oh, how you call me? Sorry, guys. Sorry for coughing like that in your ear. Excuse me, you guys. Sorry, guys. That was Karen calling me. Sorry, Karen was talking to me, guys. Um, so what's everybody up to? Come on in. No. Yeah, I won't be smoking any of that in a while. No. Sorry, guys. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the jungle. We got fun games. You won't live like an animal, but you don't know what to say. You got the people that just smile. Very hard to please. But if you take my money, honey, we got something to breathe. It's the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, cheese and rice. Whew. Yeah, come on, everybody. Let's throw ourselves a party. Yeah, uh, yeah. I just had that surgery yesterday. So, yeah, it's a possibility I can have it, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I do. I really don't, but a coffin doesn't sound good. Mm. What's up, everybody? Ugh. Just sitting here trying to recover from a surgery. That's all, guys. And trying to bring somebody's spirits up and make them feel good about themselves. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my goal is try to help somebody. That makes me feel good. You're ready to make a move in life and to change your life around for the better for yourself, guys. So never give up. Never give up on yourself. Remember that. Never give up. You do have it in you to be successful in life for something that you enjoy doing in life. That's what the importance is. So, 'cause we all gotta get along. Yeah. So I don't know. Um, oh, nobody said anything. What's going on your chat? What are we doing? What are we up to? Da da da. Nobody's saying anything. We got dead. We're still dead. We got 3 people, and it's me, Karen. I don't know who else. Hodman. Hodman. Hammond? Hammond. Yeah, I think it's Hammond. His last name, Hammond. Yeah. Yeah, don't come to the USA for sure. The US is horrible. You ain't lying. So true. I gotta go get me a bottle of water, guys. I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? What are we all been doing today? Anything fun, exciting? I like this one here. It's not so bright in my eyes. I look at it too much and it starts giving me a headache. What's up, guys? Welcome in. What's everybody up to? Come on in. Let's have ourselves a party. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, brother, you just having a chill day. Today I was on early shift. Okay? Okay, yeah, I'm okay. It's just, I don't know, got a lot of phlegm today. I didn't have this problem last night when I went to bed. I wasn't coughing up like this. I don't know. Hopefully it's not anything that's gonna keep me down. I hope not. No sickness. I don't need none. I rebuke that. We don't want no sickness. We gotta stay alive. We got a important thing to do to keep everybody else having good spirits and enjoying life. Yeah, but it's alright. Just very scary, that's about it. Some nice cold water. That was really refreshing, for sure. So what's up, guys? What's everybody up to? Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. How about you? I'm glad you're having a relaxing day. You deserve it, Monk. You deserve it. You deserve a day off and have freedom and be able to do something with somebody, your family, your kids. It's wonderful to do, to have them memories. Always make good memories so you can have good memories to fall back on. You know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should go to the hospital. Huh? What I'm seeing, I'm coughing up blood. So that's probably not a good sign. No, that doesn't sound like a good. I just need to call the doctors and tell them I'm coughing up blood. Well, I'll wait until Karen gets here so she can see. But I think I just started coughing up blood. No, that's. I don't think that's good. Pulling in. Okay. What's up, everybody? Pulling in.
Honey, I'm home.
All right, I'm here. Um, Karen's back.
Okay, I gotta put everything down and then go pee.
Look at this for me. I can't.
I see.
It's the blood.
Yeah, it looks like it. Or it's coffee.
I don't know. It looks red to me,
It might be coffee because it looks brown.
but not that thick. Just look at the small ones. That's blood at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know. That must be something else then. But this here looks like blood down here.
There's dinner.
Well, thank you.
Look.
Yeah, that's good. They just called me to make an appointment.
They called before I left, baby.
Oh. But I don't know. I was just thinking that was blood. I'm no.
Well, we've liked this before, so I thought we'd like it.
Yeah, we did. Chicken and rice. Yeah, cheesy chicken and rice.
Cheesy chicken wings with broccoli.
Welcome back, Karen Monk said.
Welcome back. I was out grocery shopping.
Yeah, she was out shopping.
I was finding something to make him for dinner.
But I don't know if I should eat that because I'm already congested. Cheese is going to make me more phlegmier. Just, I don't know. It's out. I just got to,
I got cheesy chicken rice with broccoli.
yes. That's the meal. Whew. Feels like my sciatic is fairly trucked up today.
Did you take any Tylenol?
53 of them. Right, 53 of them
No,
at
you
one
take
time.
2.
Oh, but I can't take that. It causes autism.
No, you can take Tylenol. That's what you're supposed to take.
No, I'm supposed to take as my medicine.
No.
This.
They told you on your paperwork to take Tylenol.
Well, yeah, this is my Tylenol.
No, that is not.
How is it not? It's my Tylenol. It's way better than taking pills. I don't want to take any pills. I haven't been taking this either for quite some time.
That is something you need to take.
So what is it? That hasn't messed anything up in my test. Nothing that's for this.
That's for your high cholesterol.
I don't have high cholesterol.
Yes, you do.
I don't know. But I noticed since I've gotten up and I've been this long and I haven't urinated either. Probably should go and try anyways. Do you get anything else? Rice, cheese and rice. Yes, cheese and rice. I'm still trying to figure out how to put your emblem that you did
I
on
told
my
you I
screen.
can do it. I know how to do it.
Well, here you got.
You can't be on live when I'm doing it.
Well, that's what I mean. Take it off.
No, you have to wait till you're done with your live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I can't read all the comments.
I gotta go pee.
Well, you should go to the potty, babe. What'd you get yourself there?
This is my open pack of cigarettes.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Gotcha.
Because I knew what was in here wasn't going to be enough.
No. For sure not.
So I opened my new pack. And then this is the pack I just bought. I bought us each a pack.
Thank you.
There's still over $20-some in my wallet. No shout outs. You've already been timed out for that. And your Flamboy
Oh,
burger.
yeah, they're very expensive. You ain't kidding, Monk. Whew. But you will live in somewhere it's a lot more expensive for smokes there. Down here, we're like 12 to 13 bucks a pack. Right now, 12 to 13 or 11.49. I see a lot of times coming up 11.49. But cigarettes, I remember first starting smoking, it was at $1.25 for a pack of Marlboro Red 100s. $1.25, guys. And within 30 some years, it went up that high because the cigarette companies and everybody else is pushing cigarettes on people. They did a lot of advertisements about them. They did the cool scenes to make you feel like you were a real cowboy. If you smoke some Marlboro Reds, they try to empower you by their commercials of what they put up for content, and that's the reaction they're looking for.
This can be done in the microwave or in the...
I don't know how much. I did a toaster oven last time.
375 for 60 to 65 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I did last time in there.
That HBBBB OKG
Yeah.
instantly shut up once I told him he's already been timed out before for his Flamboy burgers at Burger King.
Yeah. Yeah, he was, huh? I don't know why people gotta be like that. What's going on?
Holy shit. $18 a pack for Marlboro Reds.
In New York. Yes. Most definitely. They're very expensive. Well, it's 20 bucks a pack. Yes, even for Newports, they're even higher, aren't they? They're like 20 some bucks for a pack. That is crazy. Because that's what I usually smoke is the Marlboro Red 100s in a box. Okay, have you been smoking? Yeah. Newports are $21, Karen.
Yeah, they can keep them.
The menthol, you got to pay for that flavored tobacco, which a lot of states don't. I think California don't sell any menthol anymore. I don't think that's one of them states that they try out. They always use. Uh, they definitely use California for a lot of them. A lot of busy big places to get these more exclusive deals and stuff, but they're so damn expensive. But that's over 200 and some odd dollars. Wow, for a carton of smokes. No, sirree. That's like two. That's an expensive ass bill right there. That's crazy.
I'll wait till I go to Florida to smoke my Newport.
Yeah.
They're only 6 something a pack.
All right, let's test the sugar. See where we're at. See what kind of insulin I got to put in this morning.
Monk, I'll smoke Newports when I'm in Florida. They're only 6 something a pack. I'm leaving April 28th.
$268. I gotta get my insulin in me.
Last year when I was down there in Clearwater, I didn't pay more than $70 for a carton.
Oh.
What are you looking for, baby?
Nothing.
Did you do your insulin?
That's what I was looking for. My pen. It's the only one I have. I don't know what I did with it. I just had it. 2.
Yeah, I'm up to 51 subs.
That's good.
You need to quit hitting your bowl. Calm down.
My back is killing me. Sorry, guys, I don't mean to be coughing like this. I'm going to have to get off so I can rest my voice. I'll talk to y'all later. Remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Love y'all. Thanks for the support that you give to the stream. Have a great day. Later.